Hey, and welcome back to the Dice Tower. Somebody's mic isn't on. Welcome back to the Dice Tower. I'm Camilla.
I'm Z Garcia.
And I'm Joey Evans, and my mic is on.
Now it is. Well done. Welcome back to our Winter Spectacular.
Yes.
Today we are kind of wrapping up here on the last day, and we're wrapping up with Kinfire Chronicles.
Oh, buddy.
There's more stuff after this.
There's more stuff after this. Our wrap-up day begins with Kinfire Chronicles today. This is a beloved game here. I am super excited to play this one. This is a campaign game, so there will be spoilers. We're going to be going on Quest 3 today. We just wanted to show you a little bit more kind of things to come down the line. It shows the game a little bit more about what it kind of develops into. So a little bit of spoilers. We're not going to teach. We're just going to jump in, but you're going to pick up on the flow pretty quickly, I think. We're also going to be playing with the upgrade kit that is also available. This upgrade kit is going to bring you all kinds of great upgrades. We've got some metal fate tokens, which you'll see us using, hopefully not too many this round, because they're kind of a little boon to us. And then all the characters also come with sleeves, custom sleeves with your characters on the back. You'll get to see those, as well as if we get into a fight at all, it'll be with an acrylic standee. So base game, our characters are acrylic standees, but the baddies that you fight are all cardboard, so we'll get to see some of that as well. And the mats, and we have these beautiful player mats that we get to play on as well to keep some of us organized. This is the essential Joey Evans package.
Keep your stuff organized.
Absolutely much needed.
You do need it.
I like stuff.
It's obligatory for you to use this.
Gotta look up obligatory. All right.
Dictionary.com real quick. All right, with that, I think we're ready, like I said, just to kind of jump in.
Okay, let's do it.
There's quite a bit of story here as we venture to see what today is going to bring.
Basically, the only thing you need to know as we jump into it is that last night we made it into the town of Vinna, and we slept at the inn, got some rest. We are refreshed, and we are awakening into a new day.
Right, and at the end, you guys had the opportunity, not the inn, we went to a shop, Morel's Wares, and you guys got to upgrade a couple cards as well, right?
Yes, we did. You'll see that stuff later.
So what I'm going to be working on here on the table is the story. Let's see, our green screen is on. So this is a book that comes in the second edition of Kinfire Chronicles, which is going to be replacing all the cards. So as we're going through, I'm just going to be reading the cards, giving us different choices. So that's what's going on down here. If you're seeing, am I reading?
I can do it.
You want to read? You want to start us off?
I can start us off. Okay, here we go. Quest 3, Into the Shadows. The morning light finds you rested and refreshed. The smell of breakfast lures you down to the main room of the inn, where Dara invites you to have a seat. You ask her about the task she mentioned yesterday. The sabotaged bridge. It's not the first trouble we've had. When construction on the lighthouse started, so did the attacks. These bandits. It's as if they want to cut us off from Dinlux. They've ambushed caravans, raided farms. I have no proof, but I'm sure they're the ones who destroyed the bridge. She pauses, blowing the steam from her tea. We suspect they're operating out of one of the forests northeast of here. I've sent some armed locals out there, but none of them have returned. We can't afford to lose anyone else. But Seekers are trained for this sort of thing, right?
Which is us.
Yes. You agreed to track down and deal with the bandits, but first, breakfast. No sense facing danger on an empty stomach. And then it says go to 3.1, so we go to 3.1. And I'll just keep going. Normally you use a little thing, as you saw there, to track where you are. After breakfast, you gear up and make your way north. Near the edge of town, you spot a dwarf running in your direction. Wait, she calls out. When she finally reaches you, she leans over, hands on her knees, catching her breath. I just wanted to thank you personally, she finally says. My aunt and uncle were among those who you escorted here. They're safe because of you. You wave off her things. It's all in the day's work for a seeker. But the dwarf stops you again. The forest where you're headed, some ruins appeared there after the last starless night, and someone warned me that they're haunted by malicious spirits. It's not safe out there. And then, we should show this off. Okay. There's a little symbol at the bottom.
So we're doing this one right here. We'll kind of cover up what's to come.
Yeah, that's not
Don't read ahead,
Don't read
guys. Don't read ahead.
Don't
we're
do
doing
it.
this.
So at the bottom there it says,
if this person is in our party, this is Fane, who is played by Z, then the dwarf seems overly nervous to Fane. Go to 3-2. Now, if he was not with us, we would go to 3-3. So we are going to
I'm good at reading people. I'm a bard. I'm good at assisting the party.
Right, and so that's going to be another kind of card here. Do you want me to read, or you want it back?
Go for it.
Fane watches the dwarf as she speaks. The way her eyes flit about, the way she nervously tugs at her beard. Yep.
It's a dwarven lady.
Read it twice.
Ooh, it's a lady.
He leans his head closer to hers. Someone else told you they're haunted? Fane grins and gives a slight wink. Are you sure you didn't see something yourself? The dwarf blushes. I know we're not supposed to go out there. We were just exploring. She digs a hand into her pocket and pulls out a small bronze object. I did find this, though, right before the spirits assaulted me. She hands the object to Fane, struggling to meet his gaze. Here, maybe you can find a use for it. So, from here, we're going to gain memory card 3A and then go to 3-3. So, memory card 3A, we'll turn that over, and it kind of summarizes the story and how we got it, and we're going to keep this until the end of Quest 3. So this memory might serve us as we go through the story here. So we have another memory card. The forest northeast of Vinna is quiet and cool. There's a shaft of smoke rising in the distance, a campfire. You ease up on the camp, keeping your footfalls quiet. You ready your weapons, but when you emerge from the trees to strike, you find only a pile of corpses. They could be the men Dara sent out before you. The camp is littered with abandoned supplies. Whoever left must have been in a hurry. You notice tracks leading deeper into the forest. So when we see something like this, it is going to indicate a conundrum or a choice. We have two choices to make, or two options here to choose from. Might as well search the camp for useful supplies before we go, or we don't have time to mess around, let's get going. The seekers at the top here, this is the way that they are inclined to choose, and if we choose that inclination, the way your character points you to, you're going to gain an experience token, like what we see here. Z has an experience token, which you have to have a certain number of experience to level up in your deck. So one of the scenarios leading up to, we chose some for you guys, and you guys both got experience, so I selfishly would like to go my way, which is we don't have time to mess around and just get going. That way I can get some experience too.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, we don't have time, so that is actually me and Core, so me and Joey here.
And yes, it is, the book is new, replaces the quest cards, right?
Yes,
correct.
This is version 2.0, sort of the reprint of the core box. You'll get this book instead of the cards.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is nice, yeah. That's
You'll still
really
have
nice.
cards for towns.
Right.
You'll still have cards for other things. Quests will still come on cards. But yes, the book replaces a lot of the cards.
Yes, yeah. So that is an experience for Joey. He now has 2, and then I have 1.
I'm experienced.
Okay, so then because we did that, we're going to go to 3-5. You follow the bandits' track deeper into the woods until you reach a river. Its waters are swift and deep. You only see 2 possible ways across. The rickety bridge before you seems most expedient, but could easily be ambushed. Downriver, you can see the ruins that the frightened dwarf warned you about. We have another conundrum. Let's see, this would be on you guys, so both Fane and Core are inclined to, let's take our chances with the bridge. Better an ambush than whatever's lurking in those ruins. My inclination is the ruins seem safe from attack. We might find something of value. So I want to look into the ruins, and you guys want to take your chances.
I mean, if we were speeding up anyway, I say we keep speeding up.
The bridge?
Go through the bridge.
Sure.
Go through the bridge? Okay, so that's going to be an experience for both of y'all.
Show off the upgrade box.
And there is an upgrade kit, yes.
Show off the upgrade kit?
That's why I asked if there's an upgrade kit for the first edition.
Oh, the upgrade kit, taking it from first edition to second edition.
Yeah.
That was part of the Kickstarter, so check out the Kickstarter for that. That is different than this upgrade kit. So you're wanting the kit that takes it from first edition to second. Yeah, look at their Kickstarter. I think you can still late pledge it or pre-order to get that, but that is not this upgrade kit. Yeah.
Got it, okay.
So that is another experience for both of you. We need to hold Joe
I am
back here.
very experienced, by the way.
You are powerful.
I don't think I'm going to stay with you guys
And
for the
we're
rest of
going
the
to go
again?
to 3-6 here.
3-6. The makeshift bridge is mossy and slick. The water roars over the jagged rocks below. Carefully, you inch your way across. You're nearly to the other side when you slide a foot forward and crack, something breaks and the bridge suddenly shifts beneath you.
I knew
The seeker
it.
with the most shields is flung from the bridge and must flip 4 cards.
All right, so looking at our our player boards here. We are looking here at our starting shields.
Yep.
I have 2 and Core has 3.
So, Joe, you have to flip 4 cards. You suffer 1 hit, and you gain 1 exhausted for each non-red card revealed.
Yeah, well, watch this. You ready?
Yes.
Blue.
You only need to flip 2 if it's you.
Oh!
Yeah, it says here the wood. I'll
Oh,
read
you were
it.
talking.
No, flip it, keep it. It says, the wood beneath core gives way. If it's you, again, it shows you a little face, and like I noticed that dwarven lady was lying. You also have a special moment here. The wood beneath core gives way. Before plunging into the rushing water, they grab onto what's left of the bridge and pull themselves up. You're very strong. You're kind of robotic a little bit. So you only flip 2, yes. So for every non-red, you got 1 non-red.
1 non-red. So I lose 1?
Yeah, I love how you were about to shuffle back the red one.
Well,
That's
you were
the one
talking.
you want.
Oh, I do want that.
Yes.
All right, fine.
All right, okay.
You take 1 hit and you gain 1 exhausted, so go ahead and check that out, sleeve it, add it to your deck, whatever it takes.
All right.
The tracks continue on deeper into the forest.
I'm sorry. Make sure you don't shuffle these back in your deck. We don't shuffle until we get to combat.
Yes.
There you go. We go to 310.
310. All right, let's look ahead. We are skipping quite a bit. Wow, guys. Just shows like how different it can go. You continue through the woods, following the bandits' tracks until they end at the entrance to an old mine. Curiously, it appears unchanged by the darkness. You've heard of places that are immune to the transforming effects of the starless night, locations with deep histories and powerful magic. You approach with caution, making your way down into the dark quarters of the mine.
Making your way down to the dark corners of the mine. There's no starless night here. Anybody?
No. If you have memory card 3B, which we do not, we got 3A, then, so otherwise go to 312. You step silently through the passageways, careful to avoid any traps, until you come across a camp lit by luminous green moss. The bandits are reclining against some rocks and drinking from brown bottles, but their weapons are close by. Oh. You take your positions, ready your weapons, then attack. So we get 2 fate tokens.
Okay.
Boom.
So these fate tokens are going to let us manipulate combat a little bit. You'll see that later on.
Each bandit begins with the battle with a stunned on one of their abilities.
We call them flat-footed.
Yep. So, actually, yeah, we'll just leave those there. Open map 4 and then go to 314.
Okay, so map 4 in here.
I'm just going to show real quick. So again, in this book here, there's going to be some different ways that we're set up. We're going to do 314 because that's the choices that led us to here. So the battle setup is 314. We need 3 of these fellas. And it looks like the order is 22, 18, 20.
All right, and these guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the health. Yeah, so look at the health.
22, 18, 20.
Yep.
See, make sure I'm in camera here, Mike.
And so, yeah,
and the big.
This guy, this guy.
There we go.
This guy. Right. There we go. That's where they are.
There's no way to get all 3 in that one.
Okay, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold up. Here we go. All right. Show me. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Nope.
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. You said the next one?
Yeah. Listen for the pauses.
9, darkness.
9 dark. Oh, that's not.
10, 11.
10, 11.
12.
12. Got it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, look at that.
I have a fate token in front of you. Oh, is it a fidget?
Yeah, it's a fidget.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I have to fidget something.
All right. Mike Heller also said here that there is foreteller for this, which
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, no. Maybe I don't remember.
I usually have Z's in my closet and read it to me.
That's good.
Though.
Yeah. It's a good call. If a seeker is defeated, you lose the battle. If the bandits are reduced to 0 health, so we've taken them all out, then we go to a different one here. So we can set that aside for a second.
Okay.
Our starting locations are 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be impassable here.
Okay. So we can start in any of those.
Yes. Does anyone have range?
I don't know. We haven't drawn
yet. Can we draw
our
cards before we set our guys out?
I know in general my deck does not have range.
I have a little bit.
Yeah, you reshuffle your deck and then we draw a hand of 7.
I generally don't, though.
Yeah, I don't have a lot.
I think I might only have ranged on my lantern.
Oh, and we need to put their focus tokens out as well.
Oh, yes.
So the focus tokens, let's see, Corley up here
We
is
gotta
going to
stun
be
him
the
too, right?
least health. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and stun something on them.
And then can I get
And then
2
you
armor?
begin with 2 armor.
Yep.
Joe, you begin with like a bunch of this, right?
I get
4
3 armor.
3 armor, okay.
You want to put it on this side. I can
There
sit
you go,
this over
buddy.
here.
3 armor for
Go. We put armor here.
You can put it there, that way, yeah.
Where do you guys want to stun? Does it matter? Stun the attacks or?
Let's stun that, I think.
Yeah. Here we go.
And attack. Lars doesn't move, but attacks using his ability. His middle ability. So
that's
2
once
of
for every seeker in
those.
range.
This is discard all enemy statuses. Lars refuses.
Do we do a lot of
Refocuses.
statuses ourselves? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I do not want this one. Return any enemy chits numbered 1 to 12, 1 to 11.
All right.
No.
Get rid of that.
Heck no. Mo, he sucks. And then, yeah, on those. Who has
About
the
that
least shields?
That's me.
All right, so then
7
I'm
cards.
trying to see the difference here.
I
Okay.
begin with none.
This one is focused on you.
Thank you.
And
This
then
guy's focused on me.
on the most, and which one is he? He is the hairy. And then this is the least health. Who has the least health? I'm at 15.
I'm at 13.
That's not your starting, is it? It should be a different color.
I got hit though, on that bridge.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. And you have what?
13.
I got 13
All right,
as well.
I don't know the tiebreaker on it.
I'll let Z win and get it.
Let's see. Do we know the tiebreaker?
You're welcome, buddy.
Let's give it.
I'll take it. Even though, no, you have a bunch of armor,
I
you
do
punk.
have
Here.
armor. Fine.
Players decide how to break the tie.
Yeah, I decide you should stop being a punk.
So it doesn't get mixed up with your tokens. Yeah, so these go down here, and then this goes up here on the player aid, or on the player board, which is a player aid. So there you go, kind of.
Let's do it.
There you go. So
right.
maybe we can see the focus. Okay.
So you said 7. I have my 7
Make
cards.
sure you have at least 1 action card in there.
Got actions.
What we're looking for on the cards here is it's going to say action at the top. You always have to have at least 1 in your hand. Okay. And then player order here is determined by
That's
a
right.
bag draw.
So the way this works is we shuffle this up. There's tokens
We
in
just
here.
set our guys out first.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right.
Yep. I can move other people around instead of me, so I don't mind starting a little closer. And then I could move you guys.
This isn't one.
Oh, that's
so.
right. Oh, you're always 2 away, aren't you? So it doesn't matter. Oh, yep, sorry.
Joey, where would you like
If we're
to
all
start?
together, I can use my action vial and give everybody armor. But we have to start in the same
I don't
space
know.
for
I
that.
think you see your hand after we all place and I put it
Got it. So it does not
Get yourself
matter.
out.
I would've-
One thing I like about these standees that come
Going back
is
there?
they are, oh, you can't see up there, they are double-sided. So if I put my standee this way, my back is to you. It doesn't matter, but that just makes me really happy thematically.
And it's
You
also
actually see the back of the person,
Yeah.
not the front.
well, the way it's made, the way these standees, the acrylic standees are made, is that the printing is sandwiched between 2
I
layers
like
of
that.
plastic.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that.
So you don't have that hard. Oh, okay, right, yeah. So you'll see here's my character, for example, and then if you look at her from the back,
Yeah, that's very cool.
yeah. So
All right.
It's really cool.
So here we go. We just pick a token and we go from
I
there.
have very little.
Boom. The token is 9.
Oh, that's
9.
gross. Off
Right
the
here.
bat.
All bandits, including Mo, trigger their middle ability, ignoring any status effects.
That is terrible.
Resolve them left to right.
Yeah, we are playing this as left to right just
Yeah.
for camera here. So.
So ignoring status effects. So that means this triggers.
Yes.
Yeah, we leave that.
Gross.
What's under it?
He attacks for 5.
Okay. So who is he? He's the one with the sword. This one, he can move for 1 before. It is not a ranged attack, so he's done.
All right. Next one. This guy is 2. Plus
Ranged.
1 for each
It is a +1 for what?
bandit in the target space. There's only 1. This attack ignores armor, though.
Okay, so then he would go here so that he could
He's
hit.
attacking you, Joey.
Okay. So we would just move him.
Yeah.
He what?
He's targeting me. So is he going after me then?
Okay.
Yeah. It's easier
All
if you
right.
flip the. No, you're right. You're doing it on the right side. Yeah, this goes here.
Joey's back here.
He tries to shoot you, but you're too far away.
Too far.
Got
It
it.
needs to be.
He would go here then because he could reach him from here.
Oh, you're right. You're
Got it.
right.
So he would go there and he does hit
And
you.
his beaver 2. And ignores my armor.
+1 for each one there, and it's not there. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Okay, you take 2 hits. Sucko.
Great.
These actually turn really well without picking them up because the dial is pretty
nice.
loose. If you
All right.
leave it down and turned it, I found that it's not as, yeah.
All right, this guy, he attacks for 2.
And
Plus
he
3
is-
for each bandit in the target space. And that should be
Okay, so he is focused on
Joey as well.
so he's going
Perfect.
to go this way then.
But he can't hit it. All right.
Right.
Yeah, because that would
Okay.
be closer.
And that's it. Now we draw again.
That was not good.
Well,
That is me.
it made it where we can get to them.
That's true.
So
that was
It's
good
gonna be me.
for everyone but me.
someone says you don't have to paint these standees. Mike says he'll paint them anyway.
Of course he will.
It's not exactly what he said.
You can
but-
still paint them, yeah. You can paint the cards. Okay, here we go. So it's going to be me, guys. I am going to... I have my thing is protecting you two and putting out some wards that stick around. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this card first. It's
Shall
going to
we
be my
show it
first
up
play.
here?
It's going to be a ward. It says stays in play. It is a midnight jig. And it says, when played, give that symbol represents a weak card over here.
Yeah.
To one enemy. While this card is in play, each time a seeker plays a green action, they may give a weak to one enemy.
I'm liking that.
After I do this, I get to play another action as my normal
Okay.
turn.
Now that is green, so I
That's
can.
my thing. I have like ongoing abilities that boost all of us based on what you play.
I do want to hear that jig from you though. At some
Oh,
point.
100%, yeah.
I'll give you a couple hours to practice.
Now, can I
Thank you.
boost that? Because I can boost
That's
that. by-
not... It's not
boostable.
that kind of action. It's just an instant.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so...
Gonna give a weak status.
And weak means discard this card. When the ability triggers, discard this card. Each of this enemy's attacks deal 1 less. Let's give it to...
Who hits the hardest?
Let's
The
give
one
it to... Give it to that 11, 12 down there. 10,
here?
10 11,
All
sorry.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
All
go
right.
with that. All right. And now I get my normal action. I also get to move, by the way.
And you can move before or after, either one.
Right, right. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'm looking at my actions. I have this one. I'm gonna mess this guy up. I think I'm gonna mess him up, yeah. Does this work for me? Each time a seeker plays a green action. Yeah, this works for me too. All right, I'm gonna move in
Alright,
here.
I've got some green actions, so that's good.
I'm gonna move in here, and I'm gonna use a bolt of confusion.
Wah, 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 wah,
Wah,
wah,
wah, wah, wah, wah, wah, wah.
See that up here?
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
We'll kind of go
It has a
card
symbol.
anatomy.
It has a symbol before the number, which means ranged. I can attack from 1 space away. I'm gonna attack it for 2. I'm also hitting it with a status. That status means trapped.
Nice.
And it says after attacking, you may refocus your target on a seeker of your choice.
Okay.
Okay, refocus your target on a seeker of your choice.
I can also boost that, right?
Yes.
I can give you the ability to draw a card or discard a card.
Drawing would help me for sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you'll
the
see.
the boost cards here, just so we see, you have to play the same color. So this is green, unfortunately, but it's the same color as Z's card, and you'll see it doesn't show action at the top. That means he can play it to boost Z's action. In this case, it'll help him draw another card.
Yeah. All right, so I'm attacking this guy right here for 2. I'm going to give him a trapped. Lower his health. Where are the dials? We need
Oh,
to set
geez,
up the
we don't have
dials.
the dials out. That's funny. Okay. 18 on this one. I'll take. Oh, you have that one.
22, and,
And
that
this
should
is on
be
20. Oh, they were already set. I just messed it up. There we go.
I'll give him trapped right there. And then because I played a green, I can give a weak to someone. Weak right there in the middle.
Oh man,
middle.
we've got lots of statuses. This is
And after attacking, you may refocus your target on a seeker of your choice. I'm not sure what that means.
so that means you can, because you attacked this one.
Oh,
you
my
can-
target, I can make them focus on somebody
right,
else.
even if he wasn't focused on you, you could
I
have, yeah.
got it. No, I'm
readjusted.
good. I'll keep him. I am done. That was me.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, I got a draw. Good. Okay, here we go. Next up, this one.
Okay, so this one here is, if you look at the player aid here, it says choose a seeker to take a turn, then add this chit to the time track. This time track, these there's 3 of these and 1 of these.
The
That's right. Yeah,
darkness
and
is
1 of the
down
dark
there,
ones.
yeah.
So once all 4 of those are out, that's when we clear this and reset the draw bag.
Yep.
So we get to choose a seeker to go.
and somebody who can then afterwards heal. I'm pretty good. Joey, I think, might be the one to go
Someone
here.
that can heal? What do you mean? Oh, but...
And then after then, they, isn't this...
No.
Oh, I thought this healed them afterwards.
No.
My bad. Where did I read that? I thought I just read that. Okay. Okay, so who wants to go?
Yeah.
Who wants to go?
I can move your spark target one space. I can move them around.
How much?
Oh, I can actually do a really good one.
Man,
here.
y'all, I hit this guy for 2. Y'all didn't even...
Joey is the one man.
What?
I smacked him. You set the dial there at full 22. Traitor!
I can do a pretty big action this turn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Canceled.
Wait,
Really
are you going next?
No, no, we get to decide.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm saying I can do a really big one unless someone, I would be able to do 4 damage to one of them.
I can do 3, so you're up.
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm going to play my Duel of Honor here.
Oh, that's good.
So it's going to have a what do you call that, blot in the background, which means after I attack this guy, his focus is going to come to me, and it's going to be a melee attack. It's the +3 additional damage if no one other than your target is in your space. So, like I said, you can move before or after. I'm going to move before, and I can reach this guy, the little fella here.
Oh, yeah.
And I will be doing 4 to him. It is a green action if anyone wants a boost.
I got you. Hold on.
Nope.
I can help
You hit for 4?
block.
Yeah.
Wha-bam!
Would you like to draw a card or discard one?
Not discard. No, I have a lot of actions, and I really want to. I want to charge my lantern, which you do. So I need to get my.
That's a while. Like,
you get nothing from me.
Okay, so now there is a green card in play, or I played a green. So what does that mean?
That means
I can boost
give
1.
somebody
This is
a
wild,
weak.
right?
Yes.
So I could
Boost for
waste
1.
that? Yeah.
Okay,
so
let's
one
go
more.
for it.
You hitting him for 1 more?
Yep, 13.
That is not what that is.
That's a block.
Oh,
that means if
right.
someone
Sorry,
takes
grab the wrong one.
damage. Oh,
Switch
okay.
it. There we go.
Yeah, the white cards are wild colors. That's why Joey could play that to boost me.
All right.
Okay, so because you played a green action,
Yep.
you can give weak
I guess it goes here,
to
huh?
some person.
I'm going to double up. This was the heavy. This one doesn't have one. It's just stunned.
It is stunned,
So
yes.
I'm going to do a weak. I'm going to also weaken that action
Okay, sweet.
Nice.
with that stack. These can stack up.
Yes, as long as they're different,
yes.
I believe, yes. Okay.
I think they can.
Good.
I'll look at that. Yeah. It's not me. I'll look that up. I think they can stack.
Yeah, I believe so. One of
even
each.
same.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It is going to be darkness.
Darkness, right here.
Yeah.
All bandits, including Mo, trigger their ability, ignoring any status effects, resolve them left to
Their
right.
middle ability.
Their
okay.
middle ability.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Ignoring any status effects.
Come on, how did we
Can
not
we draw this
block
next
that?
time? This is supposed to move, though, after we drew the
No,
9?
no, not at all.
No? All right. So here we go. Resolve them left to right.
Okay. So what's the top middle?
Ignoring the
Ignoring
ability
the
to
status.
blockage.
So we go
Oh, we're
underneath it.
really not doing that well. Okay, we need to. That guy, I hate him. This is attacking for 5.
Whew.
Okay, this guy's attacking for 5. He is attacking. He is here. He is attacking me.
I'm sorry. Real quick. His focus should be on me now because it refocused based on my card.
Got it.
Okay. Does this guy move at all? He attacks 5
They can
melee.
move once before. Yeah, they can move once.
But does this enemy cannot move this turn? Does it ignore that or just the ability that's
He's
there?
ignoring all these status cards.
And they move one
So he's moving no matter what.
in the direction of their focus. Yeah.
Okay, this guy moves in there. He hits me for 5. Now I would be able to,
Multiple
with my
statuses.
armor,
They can stack.
I would be able to block hits. So let's say I had 4 armor, or Joey has 3. If Joey has 3 armor, if he takes a hit for 5, he blocks 3 if he wants to, and then gets rid of 1 armor card. Okay, that's how that goes. It wears off a little bit at a time, but it blocks the whole amount. For me, I have 0 armor, and I am taking a hit of 5. So if I figure out my math right, I'm getting punched in the face because of you.
Got it.
I have
her.
a block. Wait. it's not a wild color, so I can't.
Mine is a
That
wild
is
color.
white,
Oh, it's white. That's right.
so you can boost it with anything.
So I'll block 1 for you.
Joey.
I'm blocking 1 for you.
Okay, so I'm only taking 3. That puts me down to 10. Aye, my
Squishy.
molars.
Okay.
All right.
The guy in the middle.
Lars is focused on me.
Actually,
He's with me.
swap that out here. I'm going to use my red because I use to keep it wild. Same thing. All right, go ahead.
Just see what
Even
that
with the
one is.
play mat, somehow.
Whew. All right.
Check the middle, Joey. Check the middle.
Check the middle.
That's
what
not
is
the
it?
middle.
It is. Yeah, this
is
one
the
here.
Check the middle. That's the middle, Joey.
There we go.
All right.
All right, 2. And that is range, +1 for each bandit in the target space.
So just hit for 2. I have 2 armor, so I discard 1. I'm good.
All right.
Okay, so he is range. Will he move away?
I think he moves away. Yes, I believe. I'll look that up. You guys keep going. We'll move him away.
All right, Mo is attacking me. 2.
Mo?
Yeah, it does move away to get 1 away.
Yeah.
He has 1 movement or what?
Yeah, they always do.
All right, so he can't reach me, but he's coming my way here. All right, there we go.
I really hate that guy. We need to deal
Yeah,
with Mo.
that ignoring
Yeah, we
any
need to
status effects, that's
block that
brutal.
status.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
And I put this right here, right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
It's crazy we got those out.
We
so.
need to block this status. Well, no, it's done
That's
now.
me,
so.
baby.
That's you. Go block that status for us.
Well, no, the status is already done. It's already been drawn twice, right?
It has actually.
So
9 and
Okay,
that
yeah,
have
yeah.
both
we
come
just had
up.
bad luck on that.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
Can you arrange that symbol to look like this?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Joey.
It's the little things.
It's the little things that
drive me
matter, you know
nuts
what I
playing
mean?
with you, yeah.
It's the little things
But
that
she loves
matter,
it.
baby. Okay, I'm going to play another ward action. My special ability is I can have up to 2 of these and play at the same time.
Okay.
And this is another ward action. This one is Fate's Lament. It goes, though I fight the strings that bind me, I'm still dancing to their tune. Can anyone defy the fate that's woven on the loom?
That rhymed.
That's kind of.
Yes, I know it's written that
realize
way.
you-
I didn't make it up.
I know, I'm impressed.
You're impressed.
I didn't think he was a great bard, to be honest. When I met him,
You're impressed that they wrote it to rhyme?
yes.
Oh, okay,
I love it. I love it. Okay, so when
I
played,
am.
You're not backing
gain.
off from that statement.
I'm not.
Admit it.
When played, I
I
gain a
love when
heart.
things rhyme.
When this card is in play, every time you play a blue action, you gain a heart.
Whoa!
I love this guy, like being the supportive, like being a support character, but these things show up and they get out of my own way.
Yeah.
Like I'm helping you guys passively now.
But you're getting hit a lot to be a supporting character.
No, but like now I get to
Yeah.
play a normal action and these stick around.
Yeah,
you know
that
what
is
I mean?
nice, because those are free.
I do need to find out if when I reset my hand, my ward actions.
They,
Like
I believe
flush
they go
away.
away when you discard everything. I can look
Okay,
at that.
well I need to
real
draw
quick.
cards then.
Well, they're not actions, right? So do you
I
have
know,
an action
I
card?
have
in
an
hand?
action card.
Okay, it has to be at the beginning of your turn. You don't have action
Yeah,
cards.
but y'all
so
need
you
to
do
be
that.
helping me draw action.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Do it.
I am
What do we play?
with the guy I hate.
Who's that?
This guy, I hate him.
Get him, get him.
I want to get him, but he's so powerful.
He's so mean. Do it.
Is there any way, do you guys want me to like move some of these baddies around? I have a card here called Blade Storm that lets me gain an extra move, and when moving, I can bring an enemy in my space with me. Do you want me to reposition any of these people, or are you good?
Bring him to me?
I don't know that we need. Yeah, I mean, you can reach both of them. I can. He's kind of running away. If you want to bring him over so more people can reach him, that's fine.
I can't make it there. I'm way over here. I move them with me.
With you, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think so, because we don't really want them together, because one of them is like per each one in their space or something
Yep.
like that. So I think we're okay.
Yeah, I do have, let me see, I am going to be healing one. I'm not putting out any special things. Are we focusing fire here? Should we try to take one out, or what's the story?
If you hit him, I can come over there and
he's
hit him.
down to 13. No, he's way over here, though.
Yeah, I
Well, the
can't get
problem
there.
is if we do take out somebody, their numbers shift on down to the next
Right.
guy.
Yes.
I don't want Mo to have that many more activations.
You want to
So
jump
do we
over and
want
hit
to try
Mo?
to take him out? Or are we
I
going
wanna
to
kill
focus fire
Mo.
there?
All right, jump over to Mo.
Okay.
Where's Mo?
He's right here.
Right here.
You can hit him.
This is
I'm
Mo.
moving into Mo.
Bye, Mo. All right, and you're taking him
I am
with
going
you,
to
or
pull
no?
his focus, unfortunately. No, this guy likes him when they're grouped up, I think.
Okay.
I am going to pull Mo's focus towards me. whatever. Okay, I'm hitting Mo for 2. Plus, I break his bones.
Yes.
Put that on the bottom one, I think. Well, what's weak say there?
Here, can I see it? I'll put it on the big screen here. Weak is going to be when this abilities, each attack is 1 less. So it only does good to go on attacks.
Okay, got it. What's his middle attack, Joey?
His middle attack is 2.
Perfect. Throw it on there again.
All right.
Because they'll stack. And I'm hitting this guy for 2. I did a blue, so I healed 1. Now I heal 1. This already healed me for 1. There we go. Does anybody have a way to boost this so I can draw cards or something?
Blue? I don't. I'm
Come on, Joey.
pretty out of boosts.
I can block for you.
I don't want you to block. I want you to let me draw cards.
Can't do it, buddy.
Okay, this is going to be bad, y'all.
You're the one that didn't play red.
Okay, I'm done. Here we go.
Come on. I want to get in this fight.
So forget it. Anytime we want to, we can spend fate tokens,
Yes.
and we manipulate the bag at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to just risk it for the biscuit right now?
I think we risk it right now.
Okay.
About 25 minutes. I think we're still good.
It's 8.
I can have a redraw if we want.
What's 8?
Discard all statuses from Lars, and then he refocuses. I don't like him losing all these.
I don't either. So did I do this? Return a chit to the bag and draw again.
Done.
There we go. Can we use the fate now? We got 3 fate tokens.
He's got 1 in his hand. We'll do this one.
All right.
And then.
Aye.
Oh, that's me.
My
Oh.
trigger finger.
Yeah, it's about to get
You
real.
don't want to redraw that.
Oh, it's about to happen.
Okay, go. It's you.
Game over. We're about to end this stream here.
We're not, folks.
We're not.
We're out.
We're not.
We got quite a bit of health left.
There we go. I'm going to use this free action, by the way. You and another seeker each gain 1 armor. You're welcome,
There you
buddy.
go.
Yes, finally.
Yeah.
Some armor.
Oh, you like throw your head plate, your helm at him.
And now, defending,
Yeah.
Plate.
Yeah, I had surgery.
Your helm.
defending blade. You show it.
Okay.
Hits
show
for
it.
3, and then I also gain an armor after my attack.
Okay, and
Oh,
keep in mind
sweet.
you are drawing his focus as well.
He
Now
can
leave
bring-
that up there for a second. That's one of the upgraded cards.
It
that
is.
has that
Yes.
experience.
So that's what we were talking about earlier when we get these tokens here in town. You have to, this is a threshold, so he had one of these. That's why he was able to put this one in his
I just
deck.
bought that blade, and now it's about to get blood all over it.
Word.
I just cleaned in here.
Boom. Am I going to boost me?
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Come on, boost me. Boost me.
Yeah, I'm going to boost your attack by 2.
What?
Thank you, Andrew, for looking that up.
5.
So these are only discarded at the end of the battle, or if you want to go up.
Nice.
All right, up to
Okay.
5. You got anything?
Joey, I just boosted you by 2, bro.
You gonna get a boost?
What? What?
Boost?
Oh,
over
I
here
got
like-
a boost. I've got nothing but actions. And I'm just like,
Make it rhyme.
Boosted by 2.
Big fan of rhyming.
Well on him, too.
That's it. All right, now I got no actions.
okay.
Okay,
So I
I'm
got-
going back in here.
Did we want to fade it? Do the fate?
I've got to discard mine. I have no action cards. Discard my remaining cards and draw a new hand of 7.
I
Right?
thought it was at the...
It
Oh,
says
after
any
acting?
time.
Yeah.
It says at any time.
So it's after
I
acting.
did look that up.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have to discard.
Yeah,
So again,
charge
this-
my lantern
This would
up.
probably be good to see how it works from your board, because it's the first time.
All right.
He had no cards with action in his hand, so that's why he has to draw a new hand of 7, and then he charges a lantern, which that's our first time seeing this. Each of us have a very special, very powerful special
gonna be
ability,
good.
which is a card that he'll turn over.
I want to do that.
You want to do that? That
I
would
want
be
to bring
good.
everybody in.
Okay, well, I did not. I should have read my own board. We cheated slightly. I don't care.
Okay, so you're charging as well. What's your ability?
My ability is, it's called Sustain. It lets me attack melee or ranged for 4, and it's a free action for me. I get to go again after that.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch of action cards in my
5,
hand.
6,
This
7.
is- I need them to go away.
So again, we fudged that slightly. I wouldn't have
Okay.
had the boost. Whatever.
Okay, who's up?
We don't know.
About to say, are we doing a fate token? Or are we just gonna
I'm going for it.
Okay.
crazy talk?
Oh, there's.
How's that? Wait, what?
What?
There's multiples of these?
I guess so. I
The
was thinking-
Devil's
Let
token.
me
Are
double
we
check
sure?
Right.
Go ahead. Let me double check that I set that bag right. I thought
I thought there was only one.
I thought so too.
So the wards only discarded at the end of battle. What award? Wards these?
I have wards.
You got wards. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
Setting the bag is in. Of course, the one rule book I don't have out. The game does unlock as you go, so each, for like the first 3 or 4.
We got 2 darkness?
So that it teaches you the game as you're going, so that's why I'm looking for a rule book in a different scenario.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, no.
Mo's killing us, Z.
Oh, Z, you have it.
Wait, who are you hitting? Oh, you hit Mars, not... Or we hit...
Nope, it is 2.
Oh, I gave the
2
wrong one.
and 3.
Okay.
Hold up. I gave that hit to
sucks.
Corley instead. We'll have to give it to Mo.
You drew focus when you played in action, right?
I
remember there
did.
was one. Okay.
I got...
Okay, then we're doing that. Darkness triggers again, Joey.
All right.
Unbelievable. Like, we were like, oh, I won't block that because it came out. There's 2.
There's 2. Middle.
Oh, there were 2 megs. You think the first meg is it, then bam, second meg.
Jason Statham. He's bringing
man.
in Megs. All right, 5 he's bringing in. Who's he focused on?
He's focused on...
You, right?
Who did I... Were you supposed to pull focus with your last attack?
I attacked Mo.
And you have his focus.
Yeah,
okay.
I got focus.
That guy's focused on me.
But we ignore these, so he does not hit for 1 less. He hits for
Correct.
straight
He's
5.
hitting me for 5.
Yes.
-1 here, so he's hitting me for 4.
Hold up.
Jeez.
Hold up, I can block 1 for you.
He's hitting me for 3. You can only do 1 card.
Actually, what color is that? White? I'm going to just do a blue then. So yeah, I still
Okay,
block
he's
1.
hitting me for 3. That is not what that one means. I think.
Shoot, I got to block there. Sorry. All right. Okay, use my wild. I hate using my wilds. But
You are a
you're worth it, buddy.
mess.
All
Okay,
right,
fine.
3.
1, 2, 3 is what I take. I'm a 9 health.
Okay.
If you guys lose the bard, you'll lose your heart.
It's the day the music died.
Okay? The day my fella died.
Lars, he is attack. Can he hit from there? Who's his focus now?
Me. He can. Yes, he can.
All right, so he's 2.
This guy would have moved in here to hit me, by the way.
Yes. Oh, it's a party.
And he has +1 for each other bandit in the target's space. That'll be none. So he's hitting for how many? For 2. I block 1. He's hitting me for
Oh, no, it ignores
There's people
armor.
in the target space.
It
for
ignores
sure.
armor.
Yeah.
No, I'm right here alone.
All right.
Oh.
Now Mo's attacking me.
So that's 1, 2. Okay then.
Oof. 2 + 3 for each bandit in the target space.
Does that token, does number 9 and darkness there, does it say every bandit or every other bandit?
All bandits, including Mo.
Okay.
Yeah. So he does 2 + 3, that's 5. So if I take 1 armor, let's get rid of 4.
Yes.
taking
and
one.
I'm just
you
gonna take
take
1.
1 hit. You are a tank.
There we go. I'm liking that armor. All right, there we
Okay.
go.
Okay, we're going to stop it now with the darkness.
Yeah,
Right.
no more darkness.
I think it's probably.
Let's
time
use
to
one of those
fate.
fates.
Okay, let's use fate.
Okay, so when we do a fate, we put that into our void box here. We don't know what this does yet, but it just says to put it into the void box. And these are metal with the upgrade kit that we're playing with. And then we will draw 4 chits,
Yeah.
choose 1, and put the rest back in.
I would like to go, please.
I haven't. Oh, I have gone. Okay. Are my chits in there? Real quick.
You set up the bag. You're the one who put 2 darkness up in there.
All right, Joey, you're up.
Double check.
Because I can use this as a free action, correct?
Yes, yours are in there.
Okay, you're fine. We're just kind of playing slow is all.
Here we go. All right. I can do 2 on everybody there.
Ooh, that's good.
Make it happen.
Right? That's what that is, right? Before we all... Yeah.
And you will take that focus from Z when you do it.
Yes.
take
So
them
2
both.
before attacking with all... There we go.
All right, before attacking, move all adjacent enemies into your space. Unfortunately, you're not
He's
pulling
not
that
adjacent,
one in
it's pulling
too.
Wait, why don't you move first? Joe, if you move in here, then they all go to you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh.
And then move away
They
from
all
you.
go boom.
And
we
can
go.
I grab this card?
Yes.
I mean, that's beast
You can
mode,
tell
you know what I mean?
that
Because
is...
he's going to, if we can show the card real quick, he's going to be attacking everyone in his space because this has that background.
Nice.
Okay, Joey, come
So,
on, baby.
everybody. Now, is that a free action or that cost me?
No,
It
that
costs
should be
you an
your
action.
action. Yes.
Okay. All right. Can I boost that?
I have no boosts.
Possibly. I don't know.
Boost would be great. Because I'm spreading the love with this one.
I cannot boost that, man. No.
I also gain an armor per enemy target in this attack. So
you
I
get
get
3 armors.
armor. But also they all now target me, correct?
Yes.
All right. So they all go down 2.
Here you go.
All right, let's get the next chip.
There we go.
Need to start.
There we go.
I'm not getting onto you.
There we go.
That's you.
All right.
And now,
Let's see.
18.
I can't
Boom.
do all of them. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and do this one here. I'm going to play Inevitable. So who are we focusing on? We want to focus on getting Mo out of there?
Well, now we do. Yeah, he's down to 13.
Before attacking, you can move your target to your space. So I'm not using my move right now in playing this. So I'm going to pull Mo into my space and hit him for 3. And that is going to be a
what color are you?
red action.
Blue?
Yes.
I can boost you by 1.
So to 4.
Let me make sure.
I'm taking his focus from you.
Is that a red action or a blue action?
Do you decide one of them?
I don't know how it has to be boosted. I think.
Okay, I'll say it's a blue.
If it's blue, you'll gain a heart. So
Okay,
that's the
sounds
difference.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Also, that's what he boosted with. So
Also,
All right.
I can let you draw a card or discard one if you want.
yes, let me discard a card.
Oh, you're
I
hitting
need
for
to
4, right?
Recharge
And
my
you're hitting
lantern.
Mo.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
My return a chit by taunt. I can play it anytime.
When the chit gets pulled, I have one also.
Good. All right.
I'm going to get rid of Rush.
Nope.
Okay, that's you
keeping
again.
that one.
Go.
Now that I discarded one. Okay.
Do it.
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do a knockout on Mo as well. It's going to be melee. So I'm going to hit him. I already have his focus, and I'll also stun him. So I hit him for 3. It's a red.
No, not trapped. Stunned.
You get trapped too, right?
no.
Know what that means?
No.
Oh, stunned. All right. All right. So you get for 3.
Yeah.
Wait, am I boosting? What do you want?
Probably that one's all come out, right? So
Yeah, well,
just on
supposedly.
either one of the, what's come out? None of them's come out, so just put it on this one.
All right.
Hit him for 3.
No boost on that.
That's right.
Gun
And now
down
I
to
still
6.
haven't used my move. Does anyone want to move? Because my special ability is I can move you instead of me.
No, I'm not.
I think I'm good. No.
All right, I'm gonna get out of there then.
Oh, this flips, by the way. I've used my lantern this time.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. That's you, Joey.
Heyo. Man, we're getting lucky.
All
with
right,
these
let's do
rolls
this. All right, I don't think I had another one in there. Let's see. Oh man, this is... all right, let's do this. Aftershock. I can use range for people in my square, correct?
now. You cannot. You have to move away.
Well, I guess I'll move away.
Come out here though, or
If I
whatever.
move here, both these guys will be in range. So
Yeah.
now let me do this. This one I'm going to play. I'm going to show it.
Okay.
I attack for
card.
2. But actually, what's nice is the attack targets another enemy in range for every one I discard. So I can discard
Okay.
2 armor and hit everybody
Yes.
for 2.
That's
and
right.
they also are going to get that status as well.
I think you just get the
Stats on the main
attack
target.
targets another enemy in range for every. I think they would all get the status
All right, and
because
that
it's an attack.
status is which one?
Okay.
Nobody's boosting me, right?
Stunned.
Stunned.
All right.
What
Man, we
color
are
was
going
that, Joey?
It's red and green. Do I get one of your little things?
What are you talking about?
Like your
green.
boost?
Is it green?
It's green.
Then
If I
you
choose green?
give a week to somebody.
Dag now, we are killing these statuses. I've not seen that many in play before.
All right. So now I'm going to get. You said a stunned. So each of these guys get a stunned anyway. All right, because of this.
Yes.
And then I get extra stunned because of yours.
No, you get a week. You get to put a
week.
week on somebody.
All right.
Put it right here.
Perfect.
All right.
There we
Okay.
go.
And these are discarded because we need to.
Those
clear
are
all
discarded,
this,
yep.
so,
Okay,
all right.
12. It's stunned.
Stunned.
It's done. Discard
does
this
it
card,
say?
and I cannot attack this turn.
Okay.
All right. There we
Okay,
go.
fine. Boom. 12 is out.
Nice.
3.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of
Okay,
these.
3
now,
has
I
a
think.
stunned in there, so look for it, please.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's out.
Got it.
Okay, that is me.
Okay.
Hit him.
Do something.
All right, I'm going to. Where are you guys?
Hey, you guys.
I am here.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack here with this one. I am. Where is the guy we're trying to take out?
Mo
is yeah, right there.
All right, I'm moving in there, and I'm gonna attack him with a heavy staff. I hit for 3, and then I put a stunned on him.
Well, are you boosting? Because
I have no
would
boosts.
take him out. Okay, bummer. Okay.
You?
I don't have any boosts.
You put a
yet.
stun on Mo and put it in here then?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
And then that was blue, so
that's already been drawn.
I get the heal one.
Yeah, they've all been drawn.
I am
right.
done. That is number 2.
Ooh.
Number 2 attacks.
And it's a weak.
Unless we want to redraw that. I'm happy
yeah,
to.
let's redraw it.
You want it?
Because that will hit
you
somebody.
have your.
Yeah, he's
I've
got
got
one.
it.
I got one.
got it,
4.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's stunned.
That's you, Joey.
All
Boom!
right.
All right, let's see this. Finish this guy off. Just finish off Mo?
I just hit him for 3. You should
Oh,
be at
yeah,
1.
you're right, I didn't. That's a waste for me to do it, but just take him out.
Take him out.
All right. That's going to hit for... Actually, no, I'm going to move into a space there and play this one, 2.
Mm-hmm.
He just takes him out. I do gain an armor.
All right, so this guy's out.
All right, so when one goes out, then we get their trophy. Where is it? It's Mo's out, so we'll have his trophy to use like in town and stuff like that. We can get stuff. In town there's trading actions. This will go away.
Yep.
And then these go on the character that is on the rightmost position, keeping their relative position on
Which
the
will
board.
be the top, right?
No, because that would be left to
Got
right,
it.
so it's going to go like this.
All
So now
right.
that guy's going to attack more. Which
that
luckily
stuff
that's the one with
goes.
less health, so we're already on the way there too.
Yep. Okay, cool.
All right.
That's it, Joe. You're done?
That's it.
Okay, we have one of these.
Okay, so we will reset it after this. Who wants to go?
Let me think. Who are we? I want to hit somebody. No, that's not good for me. I have a flank, so I need to be together with another seeker when I hit with this flank.
I've got a range.
Okay.
I can hit somebody range for 3.
I can
It's
hit
a blue
for 2.
card.
It would also allow me to draw my hand back.
Yeah, that's you, I think.
So I can
Yeah.
have some boost ready.
for it.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this. This is ranged or melee.
Oh.
I'll just go at a range of 2. After attacking, I can move my target 1 space if we need to. I need to move in there to be within range of him though, so I'm going to move into here first. And then I'm attacking him for 2.
But I did see you may instead play this card as a 2 boost.
So you,
Instead of
okay, so
boost-
you're boosting it instead? A 2 boost.
Yep.
Okay, you want to do
All right.
that?
Yep, let's do that.
4.
So 4 on this
4.
guy. Nice.
Nice.
And that was red or green.
That is.
You can do either one. Mine's a red and green too.
Okay, well, I'm guessing then you break
Green.
one of his bones, so make him weak.
And then I also trap him.
What do you want?
Trap is a new one we
stunned?
haven't
Put it in the
seen.
middle.
There's 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
And so when this ability triggers, he can't move that turn. So which one hasn't had much out? We're
That
going to
one,
reset.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm out of cards, so we're going to reset the bag because
Oh,
we're at
that's right.
4 right here. So I'm charging my lantern and drawing 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I also reset my armor. Oh my gosh. I will be redrawing again next turn.
Okay, here we go. That is
Yeah,
number
this
4.
is. I've got 1 action card.
What's it say?
Discard all status for some Corley.
I'm going to redraw that.
Yep. Good. That's not a good one.
That's a 3.
Weak. He's going to. That's his hard hit. But he hits
Yeah,
you for
hits
2
for
less,
5
so
minus
3.
2 for that, though.
And those clear off.
They
And
clear up
who's-
both.
Yes, I
believe they both clear off. I can look that up.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, he's attacking. Who is he targeting? You?
Me. So he's going to move
Alright.
to me.
Yeah, and he's hitting you for 5 minus 2, so he's hitting you for 3.
I'll discard 1 armor, block
and
it
you're
all.
good, yes. And I believe both of these clear.
They do both clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Next up, 1. It says trapped.
He can't move. Doesn't need to.
Gonna move this turn. What's that say?
Each seeker the 1 space of Corley gains.
Oof, all of us.
What is that? What is that symbol there? Gains what?
I don't know, I can't see it. Oh, it is
that's weak. All right. He then triggers his middle ability, ignoring any status effects.
Okay, so when we get one of these cards, then we flip it to the other side here, and it's a temporary status that's then added to our hand, or we do what it said. So while any of these cards are in your hand, your attacks deal 1 less damage per this. If you did not gain it this turn, then you discard it to the end of your turn. When you discard that card, return to the pile. So this is in your hand, and we'll slowly...
Is it in our hand right now, or does it go in the discard?
It comes into your hand.
Okay, it's in
Yeah.
our hand. Got it.
All right.
And
this
so-
is no good, by the way. He's using this as he attacks everyone for 5.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what that shows
5,
there.
so I'm
these are
going to
hit.
be taking 3.
I'm going to be taking 1.
I can block somebody for 2 hits.
Probably Joey. He has
Okay,
less
Joey,
health
take
than
2
me.
fewer.
Then again, he has a ton of armor.
Yeah, he does. Okay.
There we go. All right.
Okay, and I'm taking 5. That puts me down to 5.
Wow.
You got to
Okay.
get out.
I have a bunch of boost cards
Okay,
now.
here we go. That is me. I'm going to cry
You got to move away.
as my action. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to flank. So if I flank, it is hit for 2, and it says plus 2 hits if there's another seeker in my space, which is
Nice.
great.
And
We are
keep-
together.
Do you have a weak status?
I do
Yes.
have it, yes,
Okay, so
right.
keep
So, well, this is in hand. Your attacks deal 1 less per
Chris,
each
can
of
we see this
these.
so we can see the standees? The side view? Oh, okay.
If you
yeah, 'cause
did
we're
not-
fighting right now, sorry.
If you did not gain 1 this turn, I can discard 1 at the end of my turn. Right. So I'm attacking this guy for 1, but it's plus 2 because you're with me, so it's 3.
Okay, because you have other secrets.
I'm attacking this guy for 3.
All right.
And then at the end of my activation, no one's boosting this green card.
I can't. I've got 1
I
card.
can boost you 1.
Okay, so I'm
that
hitting
takes
him for 1
1
more. And I am going to give somebody a weak status. There you go,
There
buddy.
you
Yeah.
And I get rid of my own weak status because I did not gain 1 this turn.
Yep.
I am done. I will check my hand. I still have an action. Yes.
Those
so I'm
weak
good.
stats go in your hand, don't they? Sorry.
Yeah, they go in your hand.
Oh, I like
okay,
that.
here we go.
All right.
This is you.
Me, okay. First up, I'm going to play my ward action over here, Tidal Force. When I move, I can move the enemy with me, and then they get the weak status at that point. That is a free action, so I'm going to go ahead and do my Alter Fate kick here. It's going to draw the attention. It has to be melee. After attacking, shatter one of your target's enemy chits here, and removing it for the rest of the battle. So is he down to 5? So I can take him
is.
out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead. There's no need to do my ward then. Yeah, no need. Oh, he's not with me, so I need to move to him. So first up, I'm going to move to him.
Okay.
And now I attack him for 5.
Got it. That just removes.
And then after
dead.
attacking him, does he have a 1 or a 3? Oh, he doesn't have either of these on him, so I can't do it anyway.
Well,
Sucks.
he's dead, but
Right, but it's one of that enemies of the
Would you rather
target
get that
enemies.
guy or no? You want to take him out?
I think we want to take him out,
All right.
right?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
down to 1. So I'm going to do that, and then that is, I draw his attention, but he did. So that is now spent.
right. And you played a blue action. Technically, that ward action is an action, I'm guessing. So you heal 1.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Woo!
right.
All right, I'll put all that stuff away, or you can, and I'll draw another token.
Oh, and my weak. Oh no, I hit for 1 less. I was weak. I hit for 1 less. So if anyone can boost that, it was colored red.
I cannot boost that.
No. Let's just say you killed him anyway.
There
we
we
are
go.
under
He's
the gun
dead.
with time
yeah,
here,
we are
folks.
time. We are speeding up a little bit.
Okay, let's not
12
worry
hits.
about it. Let's say, you know, I played an amazing riff and I blew
You
off
did.
his face.
You did.
Face melting happened.
I saw it. And it
9.
rhymed.
Number
top
9
one.
is the top one.
Every- not the
Seeker
good
within
one.
2
Gains a week.
a week,
And he triggers the middle ability, which is this one.
which is 4.
Ignoring status effects, so it's
Okay, so it's
5. And that's everybody.
Somebody better block my damage or I go
No, you're
down.
out of it. Yeah, you're good. This is, wait, no, you're in there, aren't you?
This is what? I don't understand.
It's not range.
No, he's in here.
Yeah, you're in there, so
Yeah,
that's gonna
it's
hit
not
you.
me. So it hits you. I can boost, give a secret card draw, give you a movement. I cannot boost you.
Can you heal me?
I cannot.
Then I'm down to 0.
Okay, so he's out.
That's what happens when you cheat, kids, when you're like, oh yeah, don't worry, we did an extra damage, then you die. The next turn, you die.
Wow.
Down.
Okay, yes.
It's in the back. Okay, so then I'll take care of that while you look up that. You took your damage too,
I did.
Joey? Okay.
And another weak card.
Yep. And that is going to be you, Joey.
All right. I'm attacking for 3, but that is knocked down to 1.
When any seeker is reduced to 0 or less health, your entire group has lost the current battle.
Oh.
The battle immediately ends, and the battle setup encounter will tell you what to do next. It is expected that you will lose some battles, and this does not usually end the campaign.
Okay.
The reason let me explain this now, okay?
Let's hear
It's
it.
called taking a dive for the sake of brevity.
He did good. He saw the time. He's like, you know what?
I'm good.
All right.
Yep.
So here it goes. If the bandits are, if the seeker is defeated, it says right here, you lose the battle, go to 315. The battle is turning against you. You begin a fighting withdrawal, retreating back through the mine. The bandits, encouraged, continue to attack. One of them grins at you with yellow teeth and then suddenly falls. Another tripwire. The blast sends chunks of ceiling down upon them. Groaning, you pull yourselves from the rubble of the mine. You're mostly unhurt, but any treasure or information you might have gained from the bandits is clearly lost. Nonetheless,
wake up.
The problem has been eliminated. So we have to spend 1 fate token if you have any left, and we do. So we lose a fate token, and then we go to 318, which is going to give us the rest of the resolution of the story here. Limping back to town, you report your findings to Dara. Unsurprisingly, she's upset by these developments. It's clear that someone had sent those men to torment the people of Vena, but why? She shakes her head and hands you a small bag of coin. It's not much, she says, but you deserve something. Thank you. Dara smiles weakly and returns to her post at the window, watching the horizon.
I feel awful.
Outside, the town bustles with activity, preparing for the arrival of the Hierophant Selene. But the sun is already low in the sky. Shouldn't the Hierophant be in Vena by now? We get 3 coins and prompt Q4, which is going to be a new quest that we can go on, Quest 4.
Ring of Fire.
Quest 3.
Quest of Fire.
And then we get 3 city actions. So we're not going to do these for the sake of time, but we'll just show you what a city action would be. We would go back to Vena here, and we get to visit 3 of these places, which has a deck. Ultimately, if we go to the inn, then we would be able to heal any exhaustion. If we go to like the wares or something like that, that's where we're going to get the upgraded cards based on our experience, things like that.
And there might be other quests you can find at these places too, talking to people.
Right, it's kind of that branching story. But that's going to do it for Quest 3 here. We won.
We did great.
We were victorious.
We're alive.
The quest continues. How about that?
Yes.
I helped you both tremendously. If this was my existence, I'd be abandoning this party. Too sweet, okay? I'm just throwing you health. I'm throwing broken bones at people. And you two are just like, oh, look, the bard is bleeding out.
I didn't have any boost. All I had, my whole opening hand was nothing but actions. I couldn't boost anything.
I'll go find my old
But that's what's really interesting is the way the action selection happens. Like, had I been able to help a little bit earlier,
and I could
something
not.
like that. So, anyway,
all right.
That's going to do it for Kinfire Chronicles. And here, like I said, we're playing with the upgraded pack where you can get the standees for the bad guys, some metal coins for the fate tokens, and these awesome card sleeves, which are very nice because there's quite a bit of shuffling and handling of the cards in this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to do it for this game, but we have a couple more top 10 lists coming up from you, and then we're switching crew out and we'll be playing Setup, the game.
Ooh.
So stick around for that, and we will see you shortly.
The World Series of Board Gaming is the premier event for tabletop gaming. Players from all around the world come here to put their skills to the test and take home a coveted $3,000 WSBG Championship ring. With our grand champion taking home $25,000 and a free ticket and hotel to WSBG for the rest of their life, yeah, we think it's worth playing for. But that's not all. 2024 introduced the Phoenix tournaments, where players could rise from the ashes to take home cold, hard cash. Players won over $8,000 in that first year just for winning 2 games in a row. It's a walk-up tournament where everyone is invited, and players can have their second chance at glory. Throw in the best board gaming library in existence with over 2,500 titles, an open gaming area where you can train with the best, and the daily award ceremonies where we can't stop giving out door prizes. We are building the best and most supportive competitive community out there. This isn't just a convention. It's the most exciting event in the board gaming industry. So what are you waiting for? Get your tickets at WSBGVegas.com and get in the game. Use the code EARLYBIRD to save yourself $100 plus be automatically entered to win 3 incredible prizes. There's no better time than now.
everybody, I'm Tom Vessel, and we are, we do so many top 10 lists here at the Dice Tower. Every year I do my top 10 games of the year, and I do my top 10 surprises, which are different than the top 10. And yet I want to talk about some more great games. I can't help myself. So that's what this list is. These are 10 more great games. If you take out my top 10 and you take out the 10 surprises, these are the next 10. So this is kind of, you could think of this as 11 through 20, or it's somewhere between 11 through 30. These are some more fantastic games. So number 10 here on 10 more great games is Video Game Champion. Video Game Champion, when you were a kid in the 80s and 90s and wanted to go rent games from the store, this is a game that I would think of playing. This is what this game is to me. It's a very solid game. It's part of the Dice Tower Essentials. I just love running around, renting games before someone else can rent them, being the first to beat a game, getting a magazine for cheat codes, for strategy tips to help you do better in the game. If you like that and want it in a board game, Video Game Champion is really where it's at. The whole theme just comes barreling out of this game. I like it a lot. Number 9 is a sequel to one of the most popular games that come out in the last decade. That popular game being Wingspan, the sequel here being Wormspan. Wormspan is Wingspan with dragons. Now that's not quite true. There are some changes to the game, and actually I like the changes better. I think it's a better game than Wingspan, although again, I realize some people like birds more than dragons. I like the dragons. I like the idea of sneaking through the caves and collecting things. You get to run people down, and that production line aspect of this brings it pretty high. And the fact that there are the baby dragons and that can do other things, it's a good kind of follow-up to Wingspan. I like it a lot, Wormspan. Number 8 is the smallest game on any of my lists anywhere, and that is Bog. So Bog is from Pack of Games, and the Pack of Games this is their third series of 8 small games. And some of them I hate, some of them are okay, and some of them I love. Bog is one of the ones I love. It is just a frog v frog game, an abstract strategy game where I am moving my frogs across the lily pads, trying to score points, trying to get them onto your side, trying to at least make a move on my turn. Because if you can't make a move, you lose. Other than that, you score points by building patterns and doing other things. It is so tense. It packs so much game into just a deck of cards that is the size of a pack of gum. I'm very impressed with Bog. Number 7 is a deduction game that I love, and that's Chronologic. Chronologic is a game in which you are trying to figure out who done it, whether it murders someone, stealing a necklace. Each scenario of this game, players are going to be asking questions of like a computer. You basically put 2 cards together, look at them and see what the answer is. You get one answer, everyone else at the table gets another answer. And so you give everyone some information, but you get some more information. You are trying to figure out quickly who doesn't. If you like Clue, never play it again. Play Chronologic. This game takes even more complex games like Awkward Guests, and I think it makes it in a much more simple thing. But it's still crunchy logic. It's very fun. Chronologic, my number 7. Number 6 for me is Harrow County. Now, this is based on a comic that when I first heard about it, I had not read. I've since read the comic, and I like Off the Page, and they're taking these comics and making them games. Harrow County is a very excellent 2-player game. Now, there's a lot going on, from there being a cube tower to asymmetrical powers. There is 3 different factions. You can even play it with 3 players, with a 4th coming. That's in an expansion. There are different leaders that you can run. And it's so different, right? If you're looking for games that are not on the beaten path, Harrow County is definitely in that regard. But it also stays very true to the theme of the comics. I really like this back and forth. If you've never read the comics, I think they're very interesting. And this game brings them to life, Harrow County. Number 5 is probably the most popular game to come out over the past year, and that is Lord of the Rings Duel. Lord of the Rings Duel is a refinement of Seven Wonders Duel, but it adds in the Lord of the Rings theming and also gets rid of points. There's now 3 ways to win: get the ring to Mordor or catch the ring bearers, control the entire land area, or make friends with 6 different factions. And it's done in a drafting style. And yes, it has some similarities to Seven Wonders Duel. It's clearly based on that game. But to me, it kind of obliterates it in how much better it is. It just plays very smoothly. I like it a lot. Lord of the Rings, Duel for Middle-earth. Number 4 is a party game. Pretty high for a party game for me, but I love Link City. Link City is a game in which there's a city that you are building together cooperatively. It's a cooperative party game, and you start with some buildings that are random buildings out there. There might be a library, there might be a statue, there might be a convenience store, and then we put some random spots out there essentially, and one person gets some new buildings, and they decide in which spot they're going to put each building, and then everyone else has to guess. And they're like, well, would Bob have put the bar next to the convenience store? I don't know. Would he put the police station next to the library? Maybe the police station makes more sense over here by the convenience store, and it won't get robbed as much. That's the whole game, but it's funny to talk and try to think through why somebody would place something in a city, Link City. Tidal Blades 2, a weirdly named game because it's the next story-wise after the first Tidal Blades, but this one's very different. It's a big adventure-style game. Tidal Blades, which takes place in a really cool universe here with the unfolders and a kind of an aqua themed thing where you're playing as turtles and other creatures under the sea and fighting squids and crabs and things like that. It has an amazing combat system, one of the best I've ever seen in one of these style games. It's simple to play, adds a very strong advancement track. You're going to be always upgrading and always getting better. Tons of fun. Tidal Blades 2. Also, should mention the components in it are top tier. Number 2 is Fractured Sky. I love Fractured Sky. This game of area control, sort of, as basically these gems are landing on this planet and you are trying to find them and then control them. So there's a little bit of deduction. There's a lot of bluffing with the cool magnet pieces, the ships, as you put them out and you sit there and go, okay, one chip's colored differently than everyone else. So that's either your highest chip or your lowest chip. And you just put 2 ships there. How much do you want to control that region? What do you know that I don't know? Ways to upgrade, back and forth. It's a very interactive game. A lot of cool things going on. Fractured Sky from Ivy Studios. And my number 1 of my next great 10 games is Spectral. Spectral is a game that mixes area control and deduction. Now, this was lower on my deduction game list because deduction is half of it, but I love the area control in this game too. You are trying to figure out where these point tokens are going to land up at the end of the game. The cards tell you. This card says 1 goes here, this card says 1 goes here, and you kind of move them around, figure out where they are. And once you figure that out, then you're trying to control the areas around them by building these kind of like walls around them, and whoever has the most wins the good chip or bad chip. Sometimes you make a mistake. So that mix of deduction and area control for me is just so good. That is Spectral. So from Bitewing Games. So those are 10 more great games. Folks, I could do 10 more games after this, but I think we'll stop here. From 2024, I'm Tom Vassell, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.
Hello there, everyone, and welcome. Happy Winter Spectacular. I am Jeff, your tabletop technician here on the Dice Tower, and I know I have been MIA for a little bit. Listen, it's been a weird fourth quarter of 2024, but I'm really happy to be here, happy to be sharing with you my 10 best games of 2024. And I'll tell you, this was a bit of a difficult list to put together. Just going through the list of games that came out this year on Board Game Geek, I was actually a bit overwhelmed to just realize how many games have come out this year that I am excited to play, that not only have I not gotten to play, I haven't even seen them in the wild. I haven't seen them at stores, I haven't seen them on anyone's table, and I haven't had a chance to check them out. In fact, I'm filming this the weekend after Thanksgiving. I'll be heading to PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia next week, and I have a list of games that have come out even just recently that I'm really hoping to get and have a chance to play. So understand that this list is a bit fluid. It's, as it stands now, and I'm sure it's going to change a little bit. And with that all being said, let's get to it. Kicking off the list with my number 10, and listen, I know I have a little bit of a reputation of liking games that are a bit off the beaten path, and this one is certainly no exception. This is Lands of the Mesozoic by Pungo Games. Now, for folks who might be looking at this going, what the heck game is this? I'll certainly tell you. This is sort of a card-playing game with each player has their own board, and you'll be placing out various biomes and various dinosaur cards of the Mesozoic era, which covers the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods. You'll start off by placing cards representing various biomes like swampland or grassland, and then you'll start placing out herbivore cards and eventually carnivore cards. Now, each card requires previous cards to be in play, so various dinosaurs may need to have certain biomes, or of course the carnivores may need herbivores to be able to feed off of. And all that is done by meeting these criteria with certain icons that are on all of the cards, and also discarding cards to cover the cost of getting cards played. And that's where this game starts to get a bit tricky, because cards are not very easy to come by in this game. Some of your cards you can sort of tap or exhaust in order to collect more cards, but you'll also have to exhaust those cards to get the next tier of cards in play. The boards that each player has kind of looks a little bit like a Wingspan board, although there really aren't any comparisons with Wingspan here. Just this very difficult sort of a ladder climbing game, trying to get these higher evolutionary cards out in play. There are also extinction events that will force players to get rid of a couple cards, and again, all that keeps this very tight, very challenging. You can get this off the Pungo Games website. They're located actually not too far from me in the Norfolk or Virginia Beach area, and I might recommend checking out Lands of the Mesozoic, my number 10. Number 9 is a much more recent release. In fact, I think this came out at Gen Con this year, and you can now get it just about anywhere. This is Hi-Fi from Smirk and Dagger Games. Now, this looks pretty nice, but I actually like the main box itself, and even better is how this thing looks out on the table. Now, we don't usually get to say sentences like this about board games, but in Hi-Fi, you are competing sound engineers. You and your fellow opponents are trying to make a record for the band called The Meeples, and you're maybe sort of slightly disagreeing on which instruments should be prevalent in these various tracks. You got these different cards that you're playing representing the lead singer, the guitarist, the bassist, and the drummer of this band, and you're trying to get these cards out in certain orders to allow you to score these criteria cards that you get at the beginning of the game, and you can get more of them throughout the game. Now, I will say that this game is a little better at maybe 3 or 4. It can become a little bit more cutthroat at 2, but still a pretty fun challenge. And one of my favorite comments about this game was from Mr. Z. Garcia himself, who said, hey, if you've ever seen a mixing board and thought, hey, I like to play with this, sure, this is your kind of game. I am absolutely that kind of person. Listen, I've been working in the audio editing sort of field for a long time, but I've never really done a lot of live recording. I've never gotten to really play with a mixing board. And so just having a chance to sort of play in that theme is something that is very appealing to me. I love the way this game looks on the table. It certainly catches people's attention, and it is just a decent little puzzle game to play. Certainly on the lighter side, but just something that, listen, there's not a lot of games in this theme out there, and that's why it's number 9 on my list. Hi-Fi. All right, number 8 is another somewhat fairly obscure title. This is Kyperium from Matt Cousineau and Steve Castle. This is a 2-player only game where players are trying to race to reach the Kuiper Belt, building sort of a space station as you go. And there's a lot of sort of take that and interaction with the other player as you're trying to get workers out onto their cards. You're trying to get your own cards played, and of course you're trying to sort of slow them down so you can beat them in this race. Now, this game is certainly a bit more on the aggressive side, which isn't usually the kind of thing that I go for, but there is a lot of strategy in this, and you can often find yourself rapidly switching from being on the offensive to being on the defensive. I also like the presentation of this. It's a very colorful game, and I do have a full review of this out here on the channel, so you can certainly go and check that out. A fun 2-player experience, if not maybe a little on the mean side. Number 8, Kyperium. My number 7 is the only game on this list that I don't have. This is Windmill Valley by Board and Dice. Now, I'm not a huge Board and Dice fan. I find a lot of the games to be a bit abstract or just dry for me in general. I'm also not just a huge fan of dice in games personally, and there are no dice in this game. Maybe that's why I liked it. It's also just a gorgeous presentation. Now, there is a little bit of a gimmick in that it's an action selection game where you're turning these gears to trigger one or two of the actions on these gears, and through those actions you're trying to get various windmills placed out for scoring. You're trying to get tulips planted on a field on your own player board, and a bunch of other things that you're trying to do along the way. Now, I've heard some folks say that if a player is kind of pushing the end game, trying to rush to the end of the game, they can tend to run away from other players and maybe make it a bit of an unpleasant experience. I didn't have that problem with this game. I've also heard that the solo experience is pretty interesting in that you can play against aggressive or slower building AI bots. And for all of those reasons, and again, just its gorgeous presentation, is why it just made it onto my list at number 7, Windmill Valley. My number 6 is a bit more common. You've probably heard of this game, and it's probably on a couple of lists that you've seen already. This is Harmonies by Johan Benvenuto. This is one of those sort of abstract tile placement games along the lines of Azul or Cascadia. And in this, you're trying to create patterns of these various environments to let you put animals then out onto your player board. What I like about this one is that you're working on your own environment. You don't have other players blocking you. They might be drafting the tiles that you want, but other than that, you can generally get done the things that you want to get done. The only thing I'll say about this is that it's maybe not best at 2 because the market of cards that you're drafting to then let you score can become a little bit stagnant if neither player is working towards any of those biomes or those various animals. We did kind of add a little house rule that if you don't take a card on your turn, you can bump a card from the market. And we even play kind of a Care Bear version. My wife and I will say, hey, do you want that card? Nope. Okay, then we can get rid of it. Other than that, a very, very nice, casual, comfortable, pretty game, Harmonies, my number 6. Number 5 is a game that I backed on Kickstarter because I knew that my daughter would absolutely love it, and I was right. This is Let's Go to Japan by Josh Wood and AEG. This is a sort of a tableau building game about trying to go on a trip to Japan, and it was inspired by Josh, who was trying to take a trip to Japan, and it got canceled because of a little event called COVID-19. My daughter absolutely loves this game. She loves reading the cards. She loves the art. She loves this sort of idea. In fact, the way that we play this game is that not only do we lay out our tableau and plan our trip to Japan, but instead of scoring all of our days simultaneously at the end of the game, we take turns around the table sort of telling a story of the trip that we will take to Japan. And my daughter absolutely loves that part. Yes, it drags out the game a little bit, but we play it with a family, so who cares? The only thing I'll say about this is I've played it a number of times because my daughter really enjoys it, and by now I'm seeing a lot of the same cards. It's kind of become a little repetitive. I do hope that there's going to be some more expansion content coming out for this, and of course I would love to see versions of this with other countries, maybe going to Paris or Spain, but we still really love this. A very, very fun family experience. Let's Go to Japan. Before I get into my number 4, I'm going to give a quick honorable mention to the one expansion I'd like to chat about. This is Honey Buzz Fall Flavors. This is sort of a modular expansion to the game of Honey Buzz, which adds new modules and new components to kind of move everything into a fall theme. And I really enjoy the color palette of this new version of the game. And it adds just enough to the game that it makes what was already a decent puzzle of a game even that much more challenging. I've had a lot of fun playing this, and I wanted to make sure I gave it a quick nod. Honey Buzz Fall Flavors. However, my actual number 4 is a bit more silly, a bit more chaotic, and definitely a bit more mean. This is Joyride Survival of the Fastest. I have here the Joyride Turbo all-in Kickstarter pledge. I have quite enjoyed this game. I feel like it is a bit more of a grown-up Mario Kart. You're moving these cars around these very colorful tracks, trying to move through the various checkpoints while collecting weapons and upgrades and gear and such to be able to thwart support your opponents. You also have unique powers in this game that let you maybe drift, cut corners a little tighter, steer more often, have extra dice or extra movement. And though there are dice in this game, I feel like you have so much more decision space than with most racing games. You can really be cunning as you're playing out each one of your turns. I've had a lot of fun with Joyride, fairly easy to teach, and just a good silly experience. My number 4, Joyride, Survival of the Fastest. I actually had to double check to make sure that my number 3 did in fact come out this year, because I feel like I heard about it forever ago. This is Wormspan by Stonemaier Games. And I'm in that camp of players who just kind of thought Wingspan was okay. I'm not really sure what all the buzz was about. But because of that, I was a little hesitant to even try this game. I did finally sit down with it at Dice Tower East, ended up having a great game with some really great people, and I really enjoyed the puzzle of this game. I do like the fact that the food that you're trying to collect is no longer randomized by dice. You can just get whatever you want when you need it. I also like the fact that this game doesn't really slow down towards the end. With Wingspan, you get fewer and fewer actions each round. Not so in this game. In fact, you can even get additional actions as you play, and it feels very rewarding to me to try and be that player who's the last to run out of things to do at the end of the game. Getting extra actions to try and rack up a lot of extra points. And I think that, as well as some other new components, new ideas in this game, is what's really made it hit the mark for me. My number 3, Wormspan. This game almost didn't make this list because I wasn't sure what year it came out in. It's listed on BGG as a 2023 title. I ordered it in November of 23, but it did not ship until January 8th of this year. This is Evacuation by Vladimir Suchy. This is a very, very unique puzzle of a game. And in this game, you start off with a engine running just fine on a planet that mankind has destroyed. I wonder where they got that idea from. And so you have to relocate your engine to a new planet and sort of start all over again. And obviously the player who is the most successful at doing so while keeping their population happy will be the winner of this game. I played this quite a number of times in the beginning of this year, and I still feel like I have so much more to learn of it. I still never got very good at it, but I really enjoy the challenge of this game. And I promise it wasn't on purpose that I made Evacuation my number 2. And here we are with my number 1. As always, a huge thanks to the Dice Tower crew for letting me be a part of the Winter Spectacular. This game absolutely blew me out of the park this year. I played it at the Dice Tower Retreat, and somewhere around turn 3, turn 4, I went and ordered my own copy. This is Rock Hard 1977 by Jackie Fox and DeVere. I love a game with good theme, and this game is dripping with theme from every action, every rule, every component, every card. You are just absolutely immersed in this idea of trying to become a successful rock star. Some folks complain about the randomness in this game, but it affects everyone equally, and it is often a very funny experience. Everything that kind of happens in this game is very tongue-in-cheek, and I just love how immersive this is. I love teaching this game because you can just have so much fun sort of putting yourself into character and introducing people into this fantastic game. My number 1 by a landslide, Rock Hard 1977. Folks, enjoy the rest of your Winter Spectacular. Happy holidays from everyone here in Ashland, Virginia, and we'll see you next year. Cheers.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Dice Tower. I'm Camilla, and in this list, I'm going to be bringing you my top 10 games of 2024 that I want to play on a weeknight. Now, what is a weeknight? A weeknight is going to be, or a weeknight game, I should say, is going to be one that I want to play when I don't want to put a lot of time into setup. I don't want to play a big campaign, which is like my go-to, something I love to do, right? That's my style of game, if you will. So I don't want to jump into one of my campaigns. I don't want a lot of setup. I don't want to have to go to the rule book. I want to have learned this game once and still remember it 90 to 95%, so I don't have to go back to that rule book, and I can just have a pleasing, charming experience. So for me, it's going to be some usually quick setup, quick tear down, easy gameplay, but not sacrifice any of that decision space that you know I love in games. So let's check out my top 10 weeknight games of 2024. And first up, we have River Valley Glassworks. This is a very light, charming set collection game. But I hear set collection and usually I think cards. In this one, it's going to be these little glass stones. They're plastic, of course, but they represent glass that's floating down the river. I think the interesting twist here is that to take the glass, you're looking at the shape of the one that you're putting out on the board, and that's going to dictate what you can take. Once you take that glass, you're adding it into your tableau by color and trying to collect sets of colors. It's a very quick playing game. I think you can play it with anybody in your family because it is really light, but you can also get this little expansion, and with that expansion brings a lot of modularity. You'll have a little bit of asymmetry that comes into play, or maybe some end game goals. So it gives you a lot of flexibility in the game without really increasing the weight. It's absolutely beautiful when it's on the table. It's very tactile. We have Andrew Bosley artwork in it, and it's just, like I said, absolutely charming. It can hit the table in about 20 minutes on any weeknight, and I really think that's a sweet spot for those short nights. You just want a little taste of gaming. So River Valley Glassworks is my number 10. Number 9 is the heaviest game on the list, and this is going to be Dungeon Legends. I put this one solidly in the family category, and it's going to be a little bit longer as well. It's going to play at about an hour. However, that hour is going to give you a feel of a big dungeon crawl. This is going to be card-based. You have these different sites that are represented in this long dungeon, and you're moving your characters around trying to take out all the bad guys. I find it to be a very fulfilling dungeon crawl experience in a family weight category, and again, quick play time as well. You have a little bit of asymmetry again with the characters, which is a lot of fun, but not enough that even your younger family couldn't grasp onto the rules of this. So I put it at about 10 plus, but as an adult, it's definitely one that I grab on a weeknight if I want to feel like I played a dungeon crawler without having a lot of overhead or jumping into a campaign or having to have a lot of setup and tear down time. So for me, number 9 is Dungeon Legends. And at number 8, we have Solstice. This is a little bitty box of a game that still is going to bring some great tension and gameplay to the table. It is going to be 2-player only, so this is for those couples out there. You can't play solo, you can't play at 3, you can't invite your family and friends. It's just 2 people. And I really like that. I like that it stays in that scope and it does it really well. So you're going to be building out a landscape in front of you. It's going to have some open drafting. Now these tiles are preset where they go in your tableau, so you want to try to get the ones that are going to be next to each other, either going up the mountain or side by side, so that you have one contiguous path and a really big one. It's very little setup, but again, like I said, it's not going to compromise that tension as you see the tiles out there and you're just trying not to give away what you want because you have a little bit of a hidden hand as well. And it's just quick to play, quick to set up, and the scoring is so simple that I think it just hits a really nice niche of getting to the table, played, off the table, and still in bed by 8 p.m. because, well, I'm old and that's when I go to bed. So for me, number 8 is going to be Solstice. At number 7, we have Flower Fields. This one kind of caught me off guard how charmed I was by it. The more I play it, the more I just keep wanting to play it because it just leaves a smile on my face. I don't think it does anything really innovative, but it puts a couple things I like together in a really clean package that keeps it hitting the table quick. So it's going to be a polyomino game where you're going to go through a selection system, a round selection, I guess kind of like a rondelle, and select a tile to play into your tableau, and you're trying to put together groups of the same color and have bees in those groupings so that you can multiply your scoring. So I really like that mechanism of you're building your own scoring. Yes, you can have a huge group of red, for example, but if there's only one bee, then each of the tiles in there is only going to score 1 point. So you want to have 2 bees and they each score 2 points, or if you can get 3 bees. So it's going to feel really tight, but there's enough ways to get around it that it's still comfortable and you never feel like you have a wasted turn or a setback. So for me, Flower Fields is just absolutely charming. It's easy gameplay. Reminds me of a couple other games like this that I like, but still stands on its own the way it brings these mechanisms together in a clean package. So number 7 is Flower Fields. And number 6 is one of my favorite games of the year. I won't spoil where it came out on the list. You'll have to go watch that video. But Kinfire Delve is definitely in my top 10 of the year. I am in love with this card game. I am not usually a card game player. But I do love this one. I love to play it solo, and I love to play it at 2, 3, or 4. So all player counts, I think that this works very well. It is going to be a longer game. We're looking at about an hour, which for the weeknight kind of pushes about what I'm comfortable doing. But it really brings a lot of tension and just kind of scratches that dungeon crawl itch. Like I said, it is going to be a card game in which you have your own character in your deck, which are asymmetrical, and you're going up against a baddie together. That baddie is just one baddie who has its own deck, and you're just trying to get through that deck. There's a lot of cooperation in this where you can use your cards to boost the other player's actions, so you're going to feel like you're talking a lot if you are playing with other people. But again, if you're playing in solo, that's not compromised because you have a little bit of different, you can boost yourself as well, so you really, it makes it a little bit more puzzly. So I really like Kinfire Delve. Again, if I'm looking for a dungeon crawl kind of feel, but I don't want minis, I don't want any setup, I want to sit down, take out a deck of cards and start playing, Kinfire Delve absolutely scratches that itch, and I recommend you check it out. It's my number 6. Now at number 5, we have In the Footsteps of Marie Curie. This one is going to bring us back into that family weight category. This is a follow-up to In the Footsteps of Darwin. I do think this one has a little bit more going on, but it's still solidly in that family weight category. And it has a cube tower. Resource management with a cube tower. So that's going to bring a lot of exciting moments as you're trying to get the resources you need to complete these experiments you need and move through the life of Marie Curie. But with the cube tower, it's that random resources that are going to fall out. So you have to be really tactical on your turns. You plan ahead a little bit and you know what you want to do, but then on your turn, based on the resources, you have to figure out how to do what you want to do. So a little bit of planning ahead with the strategy, but really tactical as you're trying to adjust to the kind of flexible economy here of the resources that come out. For a family weight game, I definitely recommend In the Footsteps of Marie Curie at my number 5. And at number 4, we have Castle Combo, which is kind of the spiritual successor to Faraway. But if you've not played Faraway, or you're like me and don't really like Faraway, don't shy away from this game. Castle Combo, while you can kind of feel the design in it, it's a very, very different game. This one is going to be open drafting, and you're going to be building out a tableau of 9 cards. Each turn, you're going to play 1 card. Yes, that means you have 9 turns. That's it. So you can see how this is going to fit the table on a weeknight with very quick play. You're just drafting and playing 9 cards. In playing those cards, you are building your own scoring as well, which is another one of my favorite mechanisms. So you're looking to place those cards out in your tableau next to each other, which are going to give or enhance scoring opportunities. Draft 9 cards, play them in your tableau, score them, and you're done. I think this game has a great pace to it where it keeps going, and it always feels like it ends 1 round too early, or you just have that 1 card that didn't quite fit, which just leaves you wanting to try again. So for a quick drafting game, I highly recommend Castle Combo at number 4. At number 3, we have Draft and Write Records. This is going to be a roll and write style game, but of course it is drafting and writing. So you're going to draft some cards. In those cards you're drafting, it is going to either be band members or something you need in order to manage that band, because ultimately that's what you're doing. You are building and managing a band. You have to manage everything from their schedule to them going out on the road and on tour, to their photo ops, to actually building the band as well, to how well they harmonize together. So you're you're going to draft a card and then use that card to fill out your player sheet. In filling this out, you're going to notice there's a lot of combos. I mean, so for example, if you schedule something, perhaps getting on that schedule is going to give you some money. So then if you have some money, you can actually expand your band and be able to hire another musician, for example, or perhaps that's the money you needed to go out on tour. So then you jump over to that section. So a lot of combos as you go through this. You're going to go through a couple rounds of drafting cards, filling out your player sheet, and at the end, whichever band is the most prestigious is going to win. This is a great, again, roll and write style game, but has the drafting element kind of driving it. I really enjoy getting this to the table when I just want that combo-tastic night. You know, I just want to feel successful through the whole game. So Draft and Write Records is my number 3. Reforest is another really small game, and again by that I mean the actual box size and the amount that it's going to take up on your shelves, but not in the actual depth of gameplay. So in this one you're going to once again be building a tableau out of cards, and that's going to represent your forest or your mountain. What I find really interesting about this is those cards that you're planting, those plants and those trees that you're planting into your landscape here are actually going to serve as your resources as well. So you can leave them out there for the whole game, either giving or increasing the scoring at the end of the game, or you can use them to pay for other cards as you're building on top of them. So I really think this like self-feeding economy that you have is really engaging in the game. I really find myself pulling this off the shelf on those weeknights when I have about 30 minutes to play. I don't want to think about setup or anything, but I also don't want to sacrifice gameplay. Reforest is just absolutely charming, and that's why it's my number 2. And my number 1 weeknight game of 2024 is going to be Sparks. I love the interaction on this game. I love that there is that follow action, and what I mean by that is there is a person who's taking their turn, but everybody else gets to do something as well. It's not going to be as powerful, but you're feeding into your own engine to where when it's your turn again, you feel like you have a major turn. So every time it gets back to you, it's just so satisfying. You're building up your robots, you're giving yourself some special abilities, you're hiring assistants, giving you kind of a one-up that nobody else has. I really enjoy the gameplay of this. I think it is very satisfying. Every turn you're going to be engaged in this game from the first turn to the last, which means there's no downtime. You're just enjoying a game and really creating a fun experience with those at the table as you're have that tension on their turn. Hope they leave the dice you want, but if not, how do I react to that? How do I set up for that major turn on when it does come back to me? All those great feelings, all that tension, all that success in a family weight game. I really enjoy this, and for me, that's why Sparks is my number 1 weeknight game of 2024. There you go. Which of these have you played? Which do you find hitting your table during the week? And which ones are you excited to check out? Are there any games I missed on this list? Perhaps I haven't played or, I haven't heard of. Let me know down in the comments below and we'll be sure to check it out. Until next time, thank you for stopping by. I'm Camilla.
Good morning, everybody.
Is it still, what time is it?
It's 11:43.
Just
Good morning,
barely.
everyone. Welcome to the final game of the Winter Spectacular. I'm Tom Bassel.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
I'm Chris Yee.
And I'm Wendy Yee.
The final game is ironically called setup.
This was a setup.
Took hours
Which
to set
kept
up.
confusing us when we talked about it. I was like,
Yes.
after setup, and people were like, after setting up
We
what?
set everything up. What are we doing?
So this is a new game from Bezer Wizard, and it's a pretty short game, so we're going to play it twice. We're going to play it individually.
I'm going to slow down this game to a halt, to a grind, Tom.
Right.
After I win the first game, then
Woo! Shots fired.
This
Then
almost
we'll
looks
play in
like
teams.
there should be like pawns around the outside or something, doesn't it?
Are they in the bag? Did we throw them in the bag?
I don't know.
If not, we're each going to be an orange
They're in
bag.
the bag.
Okay. See what I did there? I knew that there were pawns that went on the board. I asked as if it was a question.
Mike is now going to explain the rules of the game.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
right.
Notice here,
I'll make something out of
There
it.
is, I believe, 1 through 10 of multiple colors. There is black, green, yellow, red, and purple.
Five colors.
We're going to be each drawing tiles from this bag and putting 4 on our
Is your mic on?
train. Yes, my mic is on. Mike,
I'm Chris Yee.
why do you ask?
Woo. Sorry if the tiles are going to be a little out to the mics.
They're going to be
Just-
clackety. This
Yeah.
is anti-ASMR.
Isn't that what the A stands for?
I think so.
Anti-small.
All right, Mike, go ahead. There's also
Go
going
ahead,
to
what?
draw your 4.
Oh, okay.
There's also going to be 4 tiles as a public handout there. So it's like we have 8 tiles on our rack. I'm also going to turn the board like this.
Ooh, I love that.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
that's
Right.
mostly because we want our
Diamonds.
colors facing us.
Did you say diamond or rhombus?
Pardon me?
Did you say diamond or rhombus?
Oh, I don't say rhombus. That's filthy.
All right, I should go first because I read the rules. Actually, I think everyone read the rules.
Why don't you explain the rules?
I will explain as I'm playing. So I can place tiles from my rack and from the public hand, both of which will be replenished, or I can discard any number of tiles from my rack and redraw. But if I do that, I'm not going to get any points. Seems bad. I am trying to make 4 of a kind, or 2 of a, you can go 2 of a kind or greater of the same number, different colors, or a run of the same color, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to, for example, I'm going to use this 4 on the board, and I'm going to put this 5 here. I can only play in my 2 spots or the 4 center spots. And
You can? You can't play on other players' spots?
You cannot.
no, you can't. We figured it out when you were not there.
Oh, nice. Someone filled me in.
But if I use a tile on your spot, okay, what is going on?
What are we doing? Okay.
Lining them all up the same way.
I believe
fine.
in anarchy. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So see, 4, 5, 6, 7 final lines. If one of the numbers I was using was here, Mike would get points, but only if he catches it. If you don't catch it, you don't get the point.
And that would be something I had placed before because you can't
Yes,
place
right.
because
there.
I can't place there. As it is, I just scored 4 points. I then redraw, and it is your turn.
You always place 2 tiles, correct?
You can place.
Or can you place as many tiles as
I
you want?
believe you can place as many as you want, but I am not. You can make sets. You can place 1 or more.
1 or more.
1 or more.
Bezer Whizzer.
Also, well,
What did you do?
What did you do?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They have to be connected in a lot.
Oh, that's terrible.
well, actually, here we have a chance for you to do something interesting.
Here? No, because I couldn't put out the 8.
Okay, well, let me
eight
show you
has to go
something.
there.
Let
Show
me show
me
you something with
interesting.
this. I don't believe you could do this, but let's pretend you could play.
Yeah.
See, here you can put the 3 because now you have a set of 3s. If somehow you could have done that, you could even do this 3. And then if you do it here, you would get the 3s and you would get the 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
You can't get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and both 3s.
I'd like to
So
do
you have
that,
to do the
though.
math in your head as to
I'd
what
like
you'd like to do.
Well, no. Let me explain something to you. I'm doing 0 math.
Tom really wants you to activate that 5 so that
I'm
he
sure he
can forget to
does.
take his point.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure that's something that Tom would want me to do. But I think, honestly, I'm going to trigger that 5 regardless because it's going to help me either way. 4,
Mike's
5,
getting
6,
triggered.
7. Although, no, yeah, I could. So this would be if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put the 8. If I put see, I said I wasn't going to do math. If I did this,
Fight
it would
the power,
be,
man.
It would be
all
1, 2,
anarchy.
3, 4, and then how much would you get for these 2?
2.
So 6. Yeah, that would be the better way.
All right, so you're getting the double threes and then 4 more. So 6 points for you, putting
I'm
you
also definitely
2 ahead
purple.
of me. Oh, you're purple?
Okay.
Sorry, I followed the color you played. Okay, Christopher.
Is it officially my turn?
It is.
You officially missed out on your point. You didn't take it because you didn't.
Wow.
Okay, then.
I was too busy helping Mike.
You were.
You were. Can I? So I could do this. No, I could place out something into my space and then something next to it, just like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So that's just a pair. That's just 3 of a kind. We're gonna go right there. That's 3 of a kind. That's 3 points for me. No points for nobody else. Yeah.
Huh, I played a better opening move than Chris.
You.
As did I.
You did.
Mike played the best opening move of them all.
Please draw something.
It would have even been
worthwhile.
better if you'd have let me cheat.
Tom, do you want to take your point?
Just
Or no?
saying.
No, we got to play by the rules. I missed it.
You
I
can
don't
take
get
your
the point.
point. I don't
No,
All
no.
right.
And then we're playing a 4-player game, so it's just a race
To get here.
this. Okay.
First person to get there, done.
All right. I'm going to place these 2 4s, which gives me 3 points as well. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. 3 4s. Okay.
Oh, that one had multiples.
I do not like.
French fried potatoes.
I do not like what is left over,
No. It's gorgeous.
but I also refuse to not take a point.
You will not capitulate.
I'm going to go here with the 10, and here with the 10, and here with the 10.
Okay.
That's 3 10s.
That's 3 10s.
30
3
points.
10s.
Or if we're playing by the rules, 3.
So I have a question.
But you don't get
yes.
you don't get the point.
If
for
you played this 8 here, are you allowed to play that 8
No,
here for a
because you are
different set?
playing things from one set.
One
if it
set,
happens
okay.
to coincide with other sets, yay for you.
Got it.
Gabanga. That's 4 points for purple.
That is.
Breep, 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 breep.
2 points
For such
yellow.
little tile placement. But you don't get points for being efficient.
No.
That's true.
Cookie. Doggy.
I think at Mahjong tournaments, there's a lot of clicky-clacky
Yeah.
over the whole thing.
Let me tell you, I have been to the World Series of Poker, not as a player, because I'm bad at poker. And it is unbelievable just how loud. Like you walk through all the tables. That's 4 points to me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Give me a point!
Okay, Tom,
I noticed!
points.
You got it this time.
And it's just unbelievable, the ocean of people just playing with their poker chips. And it sounds like you're walking through multiple rain sticks all at once.
Did you find it annoying?
I found it almost unnerving.
Distracting?
Just a weird background noise?
Just a weird background noise.
Teeth clacking.
I guess, right? But I'm sure that as soon as, I don't know.
So you could play out of both, your hand and this?
And there,
Oh,
Yes.
we already mentioned that.
I didn't pay attention.
Okay, so if I
Like 3
do
rules.
if I do this,
Uh-huh.
I get 6 6,
Uh-huh.
but then
2
I also
points.
get 6 7. But this 6 only gets 1 point total, right?
No,
So
no,
it's
no.
3?
You're going to get 2 for that and 2 for that. That's 4.
Are you sure? Double check.
Okay,
Yeah, let's double
why are you
check.
Because I think I
trying to-
read this.
For such a simple game,
With 1 point, regardless of the number of sets it's a part of.
Okay.
Okay, so I get 3
Oh.
points. As much as I would love more points,
Yep.
I don't cheat.
Well, I noticed you're giving Chris a point there, which seems...
Way to point it out.
Way to
I was
say it. He
hoping
wasn't
you would
gonna take
miss
it.
I didn't notice it. I was distracted. I was reading the comments about the
microphone?
the microphones, yeah.
Distracted by the
Okay.
people.
all right, Tom, what you got?
Do I want to help
Loving.
Chris and Wendy? That feels like
What
a bad
he's got.
move.
We're so behind. What you talking about? Okay, well, I'm so behind.
No, I'm going to help myself
Two whole
out
spaces
more.
behind you, Tom.
All right, I'm going to put this 2 here. And then I'm going to put a 2 there. And then I'm going to take these 2 here.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And then it's going to cover up all these 10s and put 2s everywhere. That's 4 2s. 4 points for me, please.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, Tom, you definitely messed up my
Yes!
plan.
That was my only goal for the whole game.
Well, you know.
Mike is about to leave on an airplane, and I want him to go home.
I want him to go home
bitter.
So upset.
disgusted.
on the plane the whole time.
Well,
I can think of a lot worse things you could do to him.
Well, I'm doing it for his own benefit. Otherwise, he'd be sad to leave.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I'm trying to. I'm generating. What do they call that when you generate conflict with someone who's about to leave?
Schadenfreude. All right.
That's not what it is. No, it's like a thing that you.
It is, yeah.
People do it. They
get in arguments before they
they
leave.
deliberately argue so that it's easier to say goodbye to people.
Did
I
you?
think that's called Hollywood. No, I mean that's it. But
No,
it's
it happens in
No,
real
it's a
life.
real thing. It's a real
Someone
thing.
tell me in the comments.
The only thing that's a little bit tough about playing this game by the rules when we're live streaming is
Harder to cheat.
No, it's harder.
It's harder to pay attention.
You're not going to notice.
Give me the
necessarily.
point.
Yes, take the point. What did I use?
The 10.
All right.
all right.
Lack of emotional intelligence, that's what it's called.
No, that's not. No, I mean, because I found myself doing it to some degree.
Really?
Yeah, you don't.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to put myself on top of Tom.
Good call.
Yeah, that looks good there.
What happens when you run out of time?
Yeah, I was like,
The whole table's just quiet.
What happens when you run out of tiles? Which is going to happen very soon.
that's not the color I
believe
wanted.
that there's not even a thing about tiles. It just says when a playing piece has reached across the finish line. I assume we'll just keep playing.
Keep
I
playing.
assume somebody will get there.
And then maybe once all tiles are played, who's farther along? In case of a tie, purple.
I'm going to go here. 1, 2,
We'll just play
3,
whoever's the
4.
farthest away if that happens. But we'll just keep playing our tiles.
Okay, so you're
Tom, I
scoring in
went
twos.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. I'll take my point, please.
Okay, and I'm on top of you, so I get to ride along like
This is not Campbell
That is
Up.
a different game.
Farn.
This isn't Tower Top.
That is super inside joking now.
Inside baseball.
Do I want to help Chris?
No.
No.
I do.
Hold
No.
on. Hear me out. I might have a different answer.
This will help Wendy too. This is good for me. I'm gonna do it. 6, 7, 8. Which also gives me the sixes here.
Oh, nice.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me.
2 for me.
And then 1 for me.
Oh, so you helped
So,
everyone but me. That's great.
So
Guess
that-
what? No more tiles shall be drawn.
So that's what you're saying.
Okay.
The 6 only counts
One
once,
time.
even though it's part of 2 groups.
Right.
I gotcha.
Oof, so this is all we got, huh?
All right.
Tower top, baby.
So normally you're supposed to get around, right?
Well, no, we
Where all
only
the
have to get
tiles
here.
are gone?
Round,
Only
round,
there.
get around.
Okay.
All I need to do is
around.
score 4 points, and I've won the
Round
game.
and around.
Let's just destroy the game so Tom can't win.
Was that a really strange?
That was rat.
That was rat. Okay.
What comes around goes around. All right, gosh, this is. You've really left me with some hot garbage.
Or is it you that left yourself?
I don't think I did, quite honestly.
I don't think you did either.
All right, I think what I have to do is probably this 888. Hate everything about it.
I do too, because I prefer you to have so few points that you leave. Just almost, you're like, should I quit board gaming?
Correct. Should I just reevaluate
Reevaluate your life
everything in
choices.
my life?
How would
I
you quit
think-
board game but still do editing for the channel?
9. So
Yes!
1, 2, 3.
And then just move me right up. There we go.
All right.
Things have changed, my friends. I think I'm going to do this.
Oh, no!
Murder! The 2 people opposed for me, I'm going to be on your team next time because they don't like me anymore.
There we go.
I'm going to do this. So
It didn't really work with
4,
one's arm
5,
covering
6, and then 4, 4.
Is that where we were?
I have no idea.
So
I think
that's
4 points
4
total.
points. I caught up.
And where did you go? I'm sorry.
4, 5, 6, 4, 4. Did I
Okay.
miss anything?
So how many 10 points does that give me?
0. What is 0 times 10?
I need only
90.
to go here.
0.
6, 7, 8, 9. Na 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 na.
And I got a point, so I'm not last.
Woo!
Not last.
But if you tie for last, you win. They merged.
I love it.
All right.
Oh, merge
So that's the regular game. We're now going to play team games, and it's a cross. So I'm on Chris's team, which is why I was trying to help Chris to get him in the good mood. I mean,
That's pretty. That's.
so here's the difference here. You just don't.
There were also definitely three in the bag.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, you patted the bag, Mike.
No,
Was
no.
there a black 3 in there?
Mike, I saw you pat the bag here and then didn't draw.
That
any.
was
there's
after
black
you said we are not drawing any more tiles.
Sure, but then you double checked me and also failed.
I tucked the top of the bag went like this. All
So
the
we're
way.
all failures.
No.
We're all going down.
Okay. Go ahead and give
So here's
me
how
much.
I just think that was
Here's how
unthorough auditing.
2v2 works.
All right.
When someone crosses here, the winner is whichever piece of your team is not in last. So if I'm doing really well, but Chris is sucking. So let's say we're doing this.
The further back piece?
Yes, let's say we do this, and boom, I got here. Yay! I lose because Chris is the farthest back, and you win. So you want to have a kind of an even spread between your points.
And so then, hold on. In this case,
If I got here, we would win because Wendy's in last.
The furthest back
Their team
player,
loses.
Their team loses.
That is correct. Why don't we just leave them face down like that for
That might
this
be a
game?
good idea
Yeah, let's
since
find
You don't want to
Our-
click clack.
our recent
botched it so badly.
bag ineptitude.
Wow! No!
I'm sorry, Tom.
This is giving me flashbacks to when I worked at a print shop.
Yeah.
And I messed up 20,000 books.
Yeah.
I didn't put perforation on them. And the quality control guy had come by several times and had approved it. And I had to take a day off work, which, by the way, was awesome.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad of a punishment. But he didn't get punished at all. He's the one who reported me. I'm like, well, you also missed it.
Wait, I want to have a job where I'm quality control.
And not responsible for
And not
my quality
responsible for
control.
quality control.
And I get to report people.
Oops. Wait, sorry. I missed what you said, Tom, about the scoring because I was.
Basically,
Whoever's in last place when someone hits the line, their team
Loses.
loses.
Oh, okay. But the person who hits the line doesn't win?
No. Well, they could.
they
They
trigger.
could, but they could also lose. Okay.
Okay, so here's some other rules for it. We all play basically. Oh, no, wait. I apologize.
Oh my.
Oh,
Team players sitting next to each other so that they can see each other's card tiles and discuss. So I'm actually on Wendy's team now.
Oh.
However,
Go.
we're still playing crisscross applesauce. So I know that's not the right term.
Yeah.
But Wendy, since
let
I
me fold
won,
my legs.
we'll let Mike go first. So it's
Okay.
Mike, Wendy,
Chris, Tom.
Chris, me. It's going to be like that. We'll just have to remember that. This because we're allowed to see each other's card tiles.
Okay. Do we still have this one?
Yeah, but you can score bonus points for your teammate.
so we want to work with each other's stuff.
And I believe you can then point those out.
Yes, I would imagine. Yes.
Boy, I sure hope they miss it. So let me just make sure we have our own tiles, we have our own playing pieces. You can only use your stuff from here or the common hand.
Okay.
The opposing team still gets bonus points, though, if we use their stuff.
That is
right?
correct.
Okay.
We will never give them points.
All right. So we are going first, and we can draw from both, as many as we want from both.
Or Mike can
No.
only play his own
You can only play
tiles.
from your tiles.
But you know what I
Four
have.
from these. But you know what Chris has.
can
You
see
can
it.
set him up.
That's the name of the game.
It's certainly not that we're making sets that stack tall.
Right.
Set upwards.
I mean, I could do that.
I don't see a lot of fun stuff.
I see 4.
You see 4?
Yeah, like if this goes
I've seen
here.
5.
3. It would be 3 if I did that.
Right.
They have a purple too.
That's not bad.
They do.
It's all right.
Fools.
Oh, I know.
What fools to tell us this.
I say go for it.
All right, let's do it. 3 points for your man, Mike Delisio. Holla!
Wendy, that's you, because we're crisscrossing,
me.
applesaucing, doing some flossing, putting on lip glossing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like it.
Gosling.
That's like a
Tom
winning.
likes it a lot.
Steve Austin.
I didn't even see that. I only saw the one.
Look at that.
Oh, actually, no, we can't do that.
Oh, we can't do that. It
No.
doesn't work.
You can't
do
take it
that.
back because the
can't-
color
Because
was
they're not
wrong.
the same suit.
They're not the same suit, so the 3-4 is in its own.
Seemed really
She could have
nice.
done 1, 2, 3,
Why would
but she
just
couldn't
do
have
that
done
then?
the 4
Just it's probably
Yeah.
just the best.
because 4 was a black.
4
Just
was
the best.
That's 3 for us.
That's cute.
by us. You mean
Me.
Blue? Yeah.
No. I'm claiming Wendy's points.
All right, but you need to refill still. All right, Chris.
Show me what you don't got.
So you can't play out tiles of 2 different suits, is what you're saying.
Well, you
Right.
can at the
You
same
can.
They're
time.
the
Same
same
number.
number, yeah.
You have to
If
play
they're
a
the same
bet.
number. Got it. My thought is, I mean, there's an.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Actually,
So-
especially if you were to place it, perhaps.
think-
Oh wait, we have to not look at the
Yeah.
screen.
So
Yeah.
my thought is this is legal right here, right? I'll
I was just
place
looking at
these.
the chat only.
Yeah, you can do those and get 2 points.
I'll just do that. 2 points.
Chris has a good point here. We should probably be playing on our own as much as possible.
I just couldn't reach.
Like physically reach,
I
or
mean, it's
like
not that far.
Desperado.
Tomas.
So in this case, hang on. I can't do as good of a move as I'd like to do.
That's a shame.
I have strong words for you, Mike. You don't know what they are, but imagine.
Can I see
them.
what you have?
Yeah.
I'm going to play these, and I wasn't going to play that too, but I can't. Not. So.
You can.
Why? Then it ruins the other one. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I played the other 4, I'd have to
and
go
you
on top
can't
of one
play
of
on
these.
mine.
I wish I could play on yours, but so 1,
We'll
2, 3,
allow you to
4,
play on Mike's
5.
space.
Yes.
So 5 tiles for me.
I don't like the time.
So if the game ended right now, they would lose because yellow's in last place.
Oh, you're
Sure.
setting
Thankfully,
Mike
the
up
game
for
just
success.
started.
The game, there's a foot.
There's hopefully 8 of them. If there's only 1 at this table, I'm concerned.
There's 1 foot.
Whose is it?
Left foot, right foot.
Yeah, I
left
double
foot,
peg legs.
Right foot. Magic legs.
You walk really smoothly. I'm very proud of your gait.
Says he may have connectivity, bro.
What's the best Randy Newman song? What was someone singing?
Right foot, left foot, right foot.
It's probably Short People or I Love LA.
The best. No, it's you got a friend of me, probably.
You're gonna pick some musical
No,
song.
I don't like that one.
Some musical song.
You don't
Yeah,
like that
you're
one?
gonna pick some songs from a musical.
Actually, I like "We'll Be Friends Forever." The
The one from number 2?
number 3. Number 2 is the sad one about having people forget you.
What is the?
Where like she's
like,
forgotten
grow
under
up.
the bed.
Yeah.
It's like a super sad song. You got a friend of me's positive, then the third one they get positive, and I don't even remember what the 4th song was.
Which movie is the one? I'm seeing strange things are happening to me.
That might be the
Strange.
that
Is
might
that
be the
from
first,
the first one?
Yeah.
First one?
Yeah, I love Randy Newman.
I really do, and also he just sings his own song. He don't care.
I think I'm gonna do a little something like
It was pretty funny when he won the Oscar, which was for the third one, the We'll Be Friends Forever, whatever it's called. He was basically like, finally, because he had been nominated like 14 times before that.
Oh my
wow.
goodness. I could be helping my teammate.
Shoot. Well, I was trying to find a way that I don't think I can do it order-wise. Like I was trying to do boom, boom, boom. I could do those 2. It's not quite as exciting.
Yeah, it's
That would be 1, 2, 3 again.
You're like holding up 3 tiles is pretty exciting.
But the other thing I could do, even this, just putting this out is 3.
yeah. And then that, as long as you position that next to the other one.
Right. I
Yeah.
could. Maybe I can still do that.
I think
I
if
could do
Mike
that.
does this here and then that there,
Yeah, I
Gives
don't
me
know
all
what
the
they're.
points.
I'm like just not
I
even
know,
listening because I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah, that
right?
works. That works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is just as much as Tom got, and he got all excited about
I got
it.
5, so I don't know. What you're
I
talking
don't know
about.
if 5 is actually what happened.
You
there.
totally could have gotten 2 more points, and you
I believe we can look
didn't.
at the
Great,
board. How many
thanks.
tiles are in the bag, Mike?
I don't know.
How many tiles are in the bag?
Oh.
0.
If you put that there, you would have
Oh,
gotten
they
those
got
scores as
those.
well.
Yeah.
No, but then he would have given them the rest of it a wash. Although that would not have been bad for them because I would have moved forward and you would have stayed back.
True.
That's true.
That's true. That's
In
good
fact,
for them.
maybe there's a clever move in this game where you give them
You
points
help the leader.
to get here just to make them lose.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hope that happens,
Interesting.
even if it's to us.
I hope that happens to you.
Now, see, I'm doing the interest of the game.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Doing the interest of pain and Machiavellian hatred.
And I don't know why I would, since you've been so kind to
You might
me.
be blasting that
Magnanimous?
microphone as you were fixing it, staring at it.
Oh, was it?
You might have been.
Do you see anything better, Tom?
Randy,
yeah, that's
you
right,
and
that's right.
Tom Waite
Then-
should do a duet.
Oh, gosh.
This?
You've got a set up in me.
I don't really see anything fancier than that.
You've got a set up in me.
I would like to give Chris no points, frankly,
Give Chris points.
for the reason we just mentioned.
Yeah,
I'm doing bad, is what Tom's saying.
that's
I'm
true.
being really clear on that. I would just do the 10. Oh, that still gives some points. That's worse.
That's worse.
That's worse. You're right.
Give him
These two,
points.
maybe.
You do those two, because then I get
Oh wait, let me see. Does that
equivalency.
set me
Really
up? It does
annoyed I didn't
not.
see those fours.
No,
When the road is
it does not.
tough ahead
Could just do this, and then we both get points.
from a nice
Oh, that no. What are you talking about? That's great.
But I'm in the last, so I'm not getting
I
more.
would give you 4.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
That's 4
We get
points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Tom gets 2.
Woo!
Sweet.
bringing up the rear.
Only took
Bringing
one
up the
Your
tile.
turn, Chris. You need a 6-point turn here.
You can do it.
I'm
A 6-point turn? That's like.
I don't know how Chris is grabbing a 5 and a 10. There's no 6, 7,
They're
8,
the
9
same
in
suit,
between.
right?
Yeah, but you still need to get the straight in between them.
Don't you worry about what Chris is doing.
I mean, if this is 6, 7, 8, 9, then you guys are on fire.
That's why this game is called Set E.
That's a different game. There's setup and SETI.
Yeti in my setup-y.
And your spaghetti?
I can't play on my teammate's space.
You cannot,
I cannot.
probably.
What
You
is
could
the Yeti doing in your
still
spaghetti?
do this and that
Yeah.
in there. It's not.
I'm wondering if I'd almost rather harvest them over rounds so that it's.
Whatever you think. I mean, you do need to kind of get up a little bit.
I know.
Doesn't have to
Get
be right
on
now.
your feet.
Get up and make it happen.
I feel like there's some way you.
I think it's in our best interest to never use this if we don't have to, and use those
No, because then
to
that
keep
reveals.
these hidden.
Keeps them hidden, but
Oh, you're right.
because
It
it
reveals
reveals
more
more
for
for them.
Yeah,
You're
they
right.
don't
I think it's
want
better to use
this,
these.
right?
Oh yeah, I could see you putting this here, and then that one.
What flavor do you drink?
Orange cream.
Okay, don't.
Delicious.
I don't. Yeah, you could put
I
it
do not
over
drink
one of
tea today.
yours.
Well, I think if I do this, right? Boink, boink.
Yeah.
So that's 4 of a kind, or that's
4
that's
points.
4, and then
6. That's what I said, Chris.
Yep.
what am I?
I love everything about
3,
it.
4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Thomas gets
and
2.
the last shall be first-ish.
All right, replace that.
Yeah, that was a good play.
I need to do whatever I can to get. You need to get a tile in there just so I can give you points if possible.
No.
Because I cannot help you right now.
I mean,
Unfortunately not.
this could be a setup.
I'd be able to do that.
Oh, I can set you. Oh, but how am I supposed to set that up? I don't even see that. Oh,
not great.
that's a sad setup.
It is a sad setup.
Oh, I have an idea of how
You're
we can do
first.
it. I'll do this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna
with
play a
this,
9
they're not
here
wanting to do,
and a 10 here for a measly 2 points.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
see what happens.
Happiness is what. Just,
Yeah, I don't want to keep that from. Yeah, obviously I want to keep that available.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
no,
I
you-
like it.
you-
Yes, it does.
something
Although I
just
should have
opened
probably
up.
done it second. I should have let you.
Yeah,
do
it
first.
did.
No, because they would mess it
Oh,
up.
yes, it did, because I can use this as well.
I guess maybe
I
we shouldn't have called
love
it a setup.
it. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything like I did last time with those stupid
They
fours.
can't really mess it up that much. so that's good.
It seems like that's the way to do it, right?
Mistake.
I think this is the way to do it. Yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Woo!
All
3,
right.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Again, if I put that 4 over there, it would have been better this time, too.
I know.
1 for me, please.
All right.
No.
All right.
Uno mas. So into the shared pile, and then
I'll just grab one. Thank you.
Do I want to give Chris a point?
Sure. Sounds solid.
But I thought you were going to give yourself points.
Well,
This would be good if I can if that's still there.
I can do it so I don't give Chris a point. Yeah, I can do it so I don't give Chris a point.
Oh, you're saying to take a point yourself?
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth getting the extra point.
He gets the extra point, right?
Yeah, it's the same. It's a wash.
So I have to put this one here.
Yeah,
I have to put this one here.
that's correct.
And then this one goes here.
That is, you're on fire.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
oops, all 9.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tom,
Why are you
one.
getting 5 for
me,
this?
Because the 9, 8, the 9.
Oh, I see.
Wait.
Wait, no, that's not the
No, that
tile.
was
I
already
didn't place
there.
that one.
That was there,
I didn't place
yeah.
that one there.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't
No, I don't
have
get
been.
that one.
No,
Wait, one,
it's
one
one
point
less.
fewer.
It's 4.
1
now.
point fewer. All right.
But I still get 1, please.
Yeah, Tom
No,
gets
you're
one.
good.
Don't worry about
Give
it.
me my point.
There we go.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
2 for me, 1 for the middle.
Give me a tile that I
It's
need
Chris time,
now.
right?
Feeling good.
It
Feeling
is
good.
Chris time.
Not cocky, just good.
I'd feel better if Chris would just have one more bad turn.
Thanks.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Really all we need.
I think then.
We can just set Chris up for failure.
That's
For those watching this, when we're done with this,
probably
we're
the
gonna
way to
almost
go. I'm
directly
just-
to the
again,
funniest moments of the year. So
if
stay
we can
tuned
do
for
that, and then I somehow am able to still,
Yeah, so let's do this. Bazoinka zoink. That's 4 points my way. Wah, 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 wah.
and none for us.
None for you.
which is the way it should be.
All right, how can I help Wendy?
How can you help yourself?
Oh, I'm not
Low
worried.
on tiles. There's only
I can do really well for myself. I should look at what you have for set purposes. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
so
Okay,
6 face
we
down
got this.
tiles
This is
left.
good.
Market of 4.
I'm going to do some 7s. 7
Yeah, he
7.
screwed me. Figured.
and 7. That's just a measly 3 points. But nothing for anyone else.
One more here.
Did you see what I did? For you?
Stop pointing out that you're helping me. They'll unhelp you. Nobody knows.
I want to hear more songs done by Randy Newman. Now I feel like somebody's watching me.
That's definitely not Randy Newman.
I want to
really
hear,
like-
I want to hear covers.
I really like his cartoon stuff. I really do. So I went and I was like, I should listen to his other stuff, and I don't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I might have found
he's
one
very
song or
quirky.
so.
He's quirky.
I like watching
He
him
does good
perform because he's so
soundtracks.
enthusiastic.
Straw people got no reason to live. That was a hit in the 70s, and then I Love LA was big in the
Mike
80s.
would remember
Fourth
that.
grade teacher would play that song.
Was she like afraid you were all short?
No, he just wanted us to be introduced to older things.
He just wanted you to be taller.
Yeah.
He's had really high standards for his middle school class.
No, he always made us watch older movies and stuff too.
Okay, I can get 4 there, but I'm giving points.
4?
Wait, no, I can't. What am I thinking? I cannot.
Hey, did you guys hear the news
it's
about
this,
Scrabble?
Is there a way to?
That
That's what I was
guy
thinking,
just
like, if
won
I
can.
If I can,
the
I can pop
Spanish
it there.
Scrabble tournament
That would only give me 2
championship,
points,
and he doesn't know Spanish.
but it would set you up
What?
It could help you out.
He memorized the dictionary. He memorized all the words in Spanish,
But not the definition.
not definitions.
No,
so he
you
won.
put
He
that.
also
and
did the
then
same
put
thing
that,
in French.
yeah, here maybe.
I'm
Yeah.
like, that's cool.
'Cause that would get-
But if you can do that, I feel
Yeah,
like
that
you
would
can
get
learn a
both,
language.
right? If I did
I
this
feel like
and
you should
that.
just
Yeah,
memorize
it's good.
All right, we're going to do this.
definitions.
But it does give them a point.
Sure. Do you want to put that there or in your? No, sorry. That one, should that go in your personal area? No, that one over there.
Yeah, and then this one here, right?
This one here.
Yeah.
Then they can't be.
You're right. All right, so that's going to be 2, 3, right?
No, 4.
4.
4. And then Tom is
Gets-
ignoring the point
Yep.
he gets.
You get nothing.
All right, Wendy, let's do it.
When he gets the last tile draw.
She does.
I don't even actually know. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out, should I set it up so that Chris doesn't get points from your tile?
There's nothing you can do.
No.
It's impossible.
This
No, you can
game
get a
has
lot of
been
points.
predetermined.
I can get a lot of points.
Yeah, just get a lot of points. Forget Chris. Leave him in the dust. And I'm talking about in the game.
Yeah. So
If or
I
when you
do
run out of tiles in the
this-
bag, you take tiles off the board, just leaving the top layer.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
This.
all the card tiles on the board must be removed and placed in the bag. Sorry, I
This.
missed that.
Oh, everything that's not the top layer, huh?
Everything under the top layer, right? Everything apart from the top layer.
Yeah, that's. Yep.
Okay, so I have 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 6,
5.
9, 9, 9.
Whoa.
Woo.
Unless
That's the
I did,
7-point score.
Unless I did this,
That's
I
better.
would get the 8s. 1, 2, 3.
That gives 2 to us.
That.
2 to you.
Specifically you.
Yeah, you're good.
We're here to help you, Mike.
Do we like
You know what I
this?
said about you going home? I do like
1,
that.
2,
That was
3, 4,
amazing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mike gets 2.
Well,
Tom
we
gets
gotta
1.
get you up there, Chris.
I get.
Chris
A
didn't
high
need a
five.
lousy turn. He just.
Now you draw. All right, here we go. Let's remove the bottoms.
Uno mas.
Flipping over.
Again, we
that
would
one
normally
over
put them in the
there?
bag. We're doing it just so that there's less noise on
Yeah.
on
On the microphone.
microphones.
This goes here, and then I get one more set.
Okay, then I just need to
Right.
score 5 points and we won.
Help me out here, brother.
Yes.
So it's you now.
can.
Okay.
It's me. It's a me problem.
He does.
This is not bad. But I wish it were better.
Yeah, be 4, correct?
Would be 4. I don't think I really have a way to chain anything huge right now.
No, the nice thing is that would also would give me points as well, although I don't
Yeah.
know if that's a nice thing or not, honestly. We got to be real careful. But I do think that's probably the highest we can get.
Yeah. So, bloop. How about a little bit of that? That's 4 from me.
2 from a man. Me.
My man, me.
Oh, we still got this. What if we're tied for last?
Won't be. I'm red
Oh, you're good. We got this.
because I'm red.
One
Watch this
tile is all
crush
that's
air.
needed.
Kabaka baka. That's 3,
Kabaka
4, 5,
baka.
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 for
1, 2,
Chris.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
It's beautiful. What are we going to do with our winnings?
I was going
Tom?
to crush y'all with that. Boom, you lose.
Straight flush. All right, so this game again for those watching, we just played the partnership game, which after playing it, I think is the way you should play. I would assume.
Probably.
Yeah.
So that's set up from Bezer Wizard Games. That's also the end here of the Winter Spectacular, except not quite. Not quite.
It's the end of gaming.
We're gonna go quickly to a bumper, and then we're gonna come back for the
Bumper.
funniest moments of the. Well, I don't know if they're funny. The worst moments of the Dice Tower of the year.
Bumper.
Bumper. everybody. That's it for the Winter Spectacular, almost. Before we go to our funniest moments of the year, what the biggest bloopers, I don't know what we're calling this. Anyway.
Fattest people at the Dice Tower. Yow. Let me out from back here, Mike. Let me out.
Wow, that was... Don't take everyone down with you. Anyhow,
Save the camera.
I want to say thank you to all our sponsors, our big sponsor, World Series of Board Gaming, and bringing in their champions and whooping up on us. But they were great gamers and great attitudes. We had a great time. So thank you to them, and you'll see us at the World Series of Board Gaming in 25. And thank you to all our other sponsors. We play lots of different games, 14 different games. Each of those games will be posted over the next month on our channel, and all the little top 10s will also be posted. Emery, is there anything I'm missing? Emery's the guy who put the whole thing together, got all our games scheduled for us. Kenny is behind the scenes, and he brought us cookies. And Mike is leaving.
I'm leaving
on a jet plane.
Actually, I gotta go. I'm leaving a little bit later today.
Sure. So, but he'll be back soon for the cruise, and then later on after that, you'll be back for the top 100 of all time.
Top hundo.
Two things also before we leave. If you can go vote on the top 100, it's on our website, and there's links all over the place. You can answer a survey for one of our game shows and win a contest. Oh, that's right. Congratulations, by the way. Everyone sent Chris lots of clips. I picked a random winner, and it was Gabriel Botero. So you're the winner. You'll be contact me at tom@dicetower.com, and we'll send you out a box of games. Kenny, you got it ready, right? Or close to ready. All right. So here's stuff that happened over the course of the year. I don't know what we're about to see.
Yeah, this
so
is all of us. Yeah.
Here we go.
Name something hot, Joey.
Your mother, Eric.
That's not okay.
And I would smack 500 goats.
Yep.
And I would smack 500 more. How did you know it was going to be goats?
Usually goats that you smack, and it's donkeys you juice.
Florida, Thailand is a long flight. I'm flying through Qatar, and it's 13 hours for the first one, and then I think it's the start of your
Air
turn.
Qatar. I would fly Air Qatar everywhere.
It's a dollhouse that converts to a bookshelf.
This just looks like a bookshelf that the kids are imagining is also a dollhouse.
It shows the problem with a picture of a kid underneath it, which is really
Is
great.
it the kid?
The problem, right here. This is the problem.
I'm calling it here accidental learning.
The only way Z learns.
Betty bought some butter. The butter that Betty bought was bitter, so Betty bought some better butter to make the bitter
That
better.
sounds like a Vegas
No, it's
thing.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and her batter was not bitter.
To
this is what
sneak it out to play without
a
my kid.
normal human being would say is cute.
Oh.
So it was better that Betty bought a bit of better butter.
There was a tutor who tooted the flute.
That was the whole
Tutor,
thing.
tutors, toot.
She sells seashells down by the seashore.
This is
One of the worst
a G-rated.
places to sell seashells, by the way.
You hear something?
Something's happening in that box.
Anyway, let's move on.
Don't do it behind me. What are you doing? Do it over there, Roy. Are you kidding me? Tell me nothing's in the box.
Roy's dead. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a statement.
I always bring the fleas, baby.
My
Quote,
number
Mike
90.
Felicio.
And in the middle of all your stuff is an artifact, a glowing, it's about this big, black rectangular object.
What is this? Where'd it come from?
Would you like to read your storyline again?
Oh, I have an artifact.
I salute that pick. That's really good.
Yeah, and again, I'm.
Go ahead, say something.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I was just gonna
That's
say.
good. You know what? I salute you.
Do not besmirch Roy's good name. Joey is doing the thing, which he was picked very specifically because there's no one else in the building.
I wasn't gonna throw the bus on him that way.
I wasn't gonna throw the bus at Joey until he cut me off.
That was
Oh, Tom, you stumped said the best thing he said all day. The funniest joke. And Joey cut his legs out from under him.
I'm gonna expand Tower O Terror.
You just broke the game, Tom.
My number 100 is checkers. The Crew.
What?
Yes!
No.
Some parents gotta put all your candy together and share. That would have been really bad.
We only get one costume today. We're only
That's-
cutting holes in one sheet.
That's how communism starts.
So it says the players sit next to each other side by side. And we're going to put our arms around each other's backs like this. We're going to close our eyes, and we have to grab the other person's wrist with this hand.
Okay.
Hold on, I got some photos!
And we thought the same thing. I think we're like, wow.
I was in that game.
No,
Yeah.
Mike, you weren't even
I
born
was
yet.
in that game.
Okay, go. Got it! Wow!
How did this happen?
One of the issues with so many of these like 4X, explore, expand, exploit, exterminate type of games. I did it! I did it!
I love donkeys, but
What?
know.
We haven't heard.
You guys can't accept me for my donkey love.
Not if you say it like that, we
donkey
can.
love.
Making a note to HR.
I'm loving this one. Did you hit me?
No. No, this,
That was recorded.
That's on camera.
Do I get hitbacks?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't get the thumb torque that you need when you're reaching
Thumb
across
Torque
the
is my
table.
favorite superhero.
Right. Also, can we not have this?
Yeah, do that. That's a great shot. Look at this.
All right.
But it made my draw drop. So I went to draw drop. Draw drop. Jaw drop.
Draw job.
4 times the charm.
My name
That
is
cigarette
Draw
and take it out of your
Job.
mouth.
Elfin jumps off of Z's shoulder and runs to the Twisted Sister, runs up into the Twisted Sister. Twisted Soul.
D. Snyder.
We're not going to take this.
Be nice.
You suck.
So mean to me off camera,
Nice.
too.
That was nice. That was good.
How do you attack a house?
Can't
It's
hurt
not
you.
a house, it's a
Inside.
warehouse.
Let's try it. Okay.
A men's warehouse.
Oh.
Is it big and tall?
Okay, well, we're going to lose this fight.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. I'm not proud of that one.
I know that we're buffering. We're having some major internet problems today. Tell Kenny that we're having problems. Yeah, I don't know. Well, hello, Wiggles. How are you? I'm doing fine, sir. I don't really like you. Well, guess what, Mr. Wiggles? I never liked you either. And that's the end of the play.
I can't wait to watch the footage. Fantastic.
Show us, is this live or just a video? It's just a video.
On the outside. Don't look. It's a private moment. My number 7 is, I think this is probably just a me thing of the group here, but I
The
find
thrill of knifing your opponents.
these minis that I painted here for the Stranger Things game, and I'll look at them. Not because I'm a great painter, like there's a reason that this is not a close-up shot here. Living
Can
those
you pull back,
experiences.
actually?
Pull back. Oh, I actually hit you, sorry.
Number 84.
Name 4 things that the element's used in.
Po. It's in boys. Po boys.
It's in Tato's.
It's in Tato's. It's in lease.
I'm very excited, actually, for when he inevitably announces the South American one, because I think they're the prettiest birds. No offense, Europe, but when I heard the first one was European birds, I was like, who cares?
No offense, Europe.
No, I'm
Your
serious,
birds
though.
suck,
Like,
okay?
if I said,
Let's just put it out there. It's the elephant in the room. We've all wanted to say it, and we've held off. Your birds are garbage.
Are you picking your nose?
No, I'm itching my nose.
I still kind of just find it comforting. So there you go, my 71, Lands of Galzir.
Is that the fire alarm?
I'm guessing somebody
fire
is
alarm.
cooking something in the kitchen.
Burn it down!
My number 3, I called it Widening Your Horizons.
My number 3.
Super invested.
Why play chess when I can play Oni?
This game is fire.
Using your star love interest, you can copy one night. What did you think was going to happen?
All right, who do I get?
And Mike is scantily clad.
Yes, but who's he playing the game?
I got offered to try out for a show, but it was one of those ones where the guy's like, we'll be dumping you in a wilderness.
Was it called Naked and Afraid?
I don't know if it's Naked and Afraid. I wouldn't do Naked and Afraid for that obvious, or first word. And also,
I wouldn't do it for the second word.
Can I wear my hat?
Hi, Jorge Garcia here to introduce number 54, my favorite game.
Who is that guy? I'm lost.
Like, if you ever go online and look up Golden Demon paint jobs, they're
Get ready to cry.
Yeah.
You'll never be that good
you won't be.
I will.
at anything, mind you.
You will not besmirch my bunny love, sir.
But my wife played it this Saturday, and she told me
hated
it
it.
was super boring. So now I have to say, is Mike correct or my wife?
I don't know, Tom.
about
Well,
me?
you always go with your
Put me
wife,
in, Coach.
but
Put me
Now,
in.
her opinions on board games are pretty trash sometimes.
timestamp. What are we at here?
Oh, I'm sending this clip to her.
That's right.
No, about board games.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Can I ride the worm?
You can't. You have a saddle.
Can you do the worm? Here we go. Pretend that's on the ground, though.
So weird.
But I just like the idea of you're building this gigantic dam, and you will go onto the dam spaces on the.
I'm Ryan Lockett, and this is number 46.
And now
And he juggles.
And he juggles. You know what? I, for one, I'm glad the name was misspelled.
Okay, I'm sorry, it was
Okay.
my fault.
This is Brian Pope with Arcane Wonders, and this is number 23.
I can't drink. That shirt's so bad.
My
me saying
Look,
it.
when Tom says, "Ooh, that shirt's too loud," I'm Kane Klinko, and this is number 28. And Tom, there's no way I wear clothes like this, so I have to film this at Kohl's.
Is there a new number one for the people, too?
And the last 3 years, it has been number 1.
Yeah! Let's revel in this moment.
Let us revel.
If that doesn't deserve a $30,000 donation from somebody.
And I mean, I'll do that when I'll travel. I'll put a backpack in my luggage. So it's like,
Put these
this
over there.
isn't new. You like raw peanuts. Who knew that? Oh. Oh.
Stupid joke.
Keep
No, you're
watching.
going to pay for that one.
Are you gonna sell it?
Look of regret.
Dina just took out to Alita.
Look, I think.
Hey, folks, welcome back to another
I drink from a
fountain. Cow.
what? Okay, time's
Bottle.
Cup! Water!
That's the real way to break a bad habit is wear a ring on your thumb.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a bad poker hand. That's a terrible poker hand. Looked at his hand, put the ring on.
Yeah, right.
Chris is looking at his ring sadly. We're like,
All in.
Rub back. Ooh, feel good.
Massage? Massage therapist?
Did I tell you my Comic Hunter's journey? You only get Brazil. It's in my room. I was like, okay, but you can't order from there unless you have a Brazilian Social Security number. I'm like, well, can Americans get it? And you can. And I was about to sign up for one. My wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I think I'm becoming a citizen of Brazil.
Famous people you would like to be.
Saddam Hussein. Except
You said Saddam Hussein? So he's not in the bottom 25%.
You kidding me, man? You like Saddam Hussein more than chicken wings?
That's awesome.
Sorry.
I just want to point out that I didn't draw it. Somebody chose it for me.
You get to be the only one to check the rules. Yes, that's fine.
I'm gonna just go ahead and throw my hat in the arena. I don't have a hat. Jewels for the Emperor. I'm gonna throw my hat in the arena. Jewels for the Emperor Penguin.
Yeah, what do you like that?
regret that?
That's why you don't give this man your hat.
Have you handed peanuts before? You see what happens there?
5, 4.
I'm so nervous.
3,
I'm so nervous.
2.
Do you have a twin, perchance?
I don't remember doing the first list, so maybe.
Wait, is this higher or lower than it was last time?
It doesn't
That's
matter.
gonna determine if you're the smart twin.
No, it's Ticket to Ride, but last time I did this list.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say, guess which one?
Can we still guess? You nailed it.
I did.
Oh, smart twin again.
Nah, this is the normal twin. There's 3 of us twins.
I don't think you're the smart twin
We're
anymore.
backsliding again.
Do you have room for us for the evening, for the night?
Yeah.
He's like, sure. Anyone working for the Earl has free rooms.
Sweet.
How many do you need?
We need
One soundproof room.
Wait, we're all three in the same room? He looks
What?
at you
No,
and
we're
winks and goes,
powwowing.
got it.
This is not a flattering angle, Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I'm still live. We're playing live.
I don't understand. No, I'm not answering this again. I'm not answering it again.
Hi, Mike.
And I'm Mike Delisio.
The little waving alien sends a picture to you of a smile and comes up and massages your mushroom bag and then it walks away.
What's that? What?
And then he sends you a picture of a thumbs up.
I don't think that.
Massage your mushroom bag.
I don't think
He gave us a special.
You're making this way worse than it needs to be.
We didn't say it.
Your mushroom bag was not massaged. Do you know?
I don't know how I forgot this game.
You know how to play it?
Yes, I love
Tom,
the
can you
whole
teach me?
splitting. Oh!
I transform into a wolf.
Your transforming is random, you said.
What do you get?
Octopus. My number 2, complete. I
sure hope it's.
Oh,
I know it.
It's almost light in the morning, and then they're gonna smash that in 2 weeks.
I know.
Speaking of smashing, smash that like button. Subscribe.
He's like, I don't trust everybody.
Give him a piece of your sausage. Maybe he's hungry.
The bartender's doing any more winking.
Like, hey, Monopoly's terrible. People are like, yeah, Monopoly's terrible. Life's terrible. People are like, yeah, life's terrible. And then you're like, talking about the game.
Telling how just one is different than every other party game.
We're all gonna write one word when we think of Camilla's pick.
I see now that you guys are on the side of good, I think, and it gives you kind of the side eye.
I wink. I wink back.
The Kipper comes in and goes, ooh la la. Let me get you in a theme. Every November 2nd, in a magical land called Mexico, I'm reading verbatim here, okay? So we're gonna be building a pyramid of cards in front of us.
Wait. We're building up.
Yeah?
I straight up have been building down.
It's about pyramids. We're literally
You said you were theme, and I said, look at the shrine they're building.
We're not in Egypt, we're in Mexico, Fantasyland.
Pyramids in Mexico were still built from the bottom up.
You're right, it's a Five Below item.
Yeah.
And it definitely, is it from the same company that did the Nut Smasher? Because it looks like them.
It does look like you can pull up and just done.
Please be. They've created 9.
Oh, please.
This is very fast, and you cannot react unless you roll 20. A kitten darts up the steps, runs right through your legs.
Please. Because the kitten's about to die.
I super duper want to flip a coin.
Coin flipping isn't a new thing. Can you say there's a die version of this, though?
Why?
A D6, because people didn't want to flip the coin.
Flipping coins are hard.
Okay, good. Double
Now you
flip.
vote. No, you got to vote first.
Kid, stop me in the middle of the flip.
Yes, that's what went wrong.
Scorpion side, green will get 1 point if it's feather side.
I need a 2-sided die.
Oh yeah, there's a comment that was dumb because I didn't like it because I'm dumb.
Ooh,
That's what it is. All right,
Who is Milla?
Quest over coffee.
Benji, what did they do to you?
That looks like he's 5 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, kind of looks like a grown man baby.
The quiet people are the ones you have to worry about.
Am I quiet?
No.
Who?
Baby Franklin, he stuck his finger in an electric outlet once.
That's how he discovered electricity.
I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Chris Ye.
And I'm out of focus.
Baby Franklin.
Ah!
Oh.
Wait, you've been pasteurization?
Hell yeah, I did. I'm sorry, heck yeah, I did. I'm that excited about pasteurization.
Of all people, Chris.
I don't know D&D that well. I haven't played any RPG setting that has been a good campaign. So.
That is not what I said.
Tell me more about the Worm Master, Daddy.
Never say that sentence again.
It's a monkey.
It's not okay.
No, that's a lemur, my man. That's original King Julian. Physically fit.
Ow, foo, ah.
What? Chris, can you just in case?
Bleep out Camilla's next few sentences.
I know, okay.
Oh, when you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, call J.G. Whitworth. 877 cash now.
So you've been attacked by ladybugs, but you've never been stung by a bee. Ladybugs are not hunting humans.
Tell us the whole story.
It's like you can't know the whole story because this is a plot device.
And then she dies.
No, they have the best quote by out of context. Chaining families is very satisfying.
Number
97.
That made me happy.
Puppets! Not enough puppets on the Dice Tower channel, I gotta
I
say.
disagree. We have enough for you.
I am 100% bringing a puppet to crowd surfing next week.
I'm sick.
Hi there, Camilla. Multiple people sent this to me, and all specifically mentioned Camilla.
I would love it or
to
hate
protect
it.
you
Yes,
from
I
the
want it.
evil swarms of ladybugs.
Dunabirium!
Get the bucket.
No, I hit the bucket. Don't touch the bucket.
Right there. What's it called? The shat, which is a cat, a shark cat.
They didn't.
Is it? I don't think that's what it is.
You know the guy.
Like in Dog Park, what?
I'm just imagining playing Quacks at Quedlinburg with the Dune popcorn bucket now.
Oh.
Oh, that will be great. You have 4 popcorn buckets?
When I first glanced at that picture, I thought that guy was spanking the horse.
Sometimes you try to plan ahead on when the gears will perfectly align. That was really synchronized. Do you need a moment?
Guys, I might need a moment.
That was pretty cute, right?
That was too much cuteness.
Right? Yeah.
What?
I know. I kept thinking we were going to die at the end. I was like, is it going to happen? Okay, so I guess I'm live here. We had to kind of make the little live. That's this.
The only reason I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 rather than a 1 is because I got 2 new tape measures.
Don't worry, we weren't live.
In fact, I gifted a copy, and I bought sleeves for them when I gifted it. I was like,
was it a wedding gift?
No.
Oh.
No, it was your sad gift. You're trying to cheer up a friend whose dog died.
My goodness! If Camilla gives this to you, I'm sorry for whatever happened in your life.
Well, I'm forever going to associate this with dogs dying.
I know.
Now girl, whatever makes you happy and stinks like pee.
How is that possible, Camilla?
Donkeysaurus Rex.
There's actually a book called Donkeysaurus Rex.
Please go purchase my book.
2 actions. Yep.
All right, next up for me is a massive game set in a dark world.
Oh, I know this one.
What is it?
Hate.
You're so stupid.
Not Boca Raton. Where does Banneker live?
Hell.
How have I not know you like this game?
Because you don't listen to me when I talk. You just make fun of me for shrieking.
That's true. Chris already beat me to it.
Alicia says, well, business as usual with Knizia is genius, so we're good. That wasn't condescending enough. Let me try again.
19.
That's finally a good use for those planets.
The next number is like the Icelandic heatwave.
I love Hilmar. He's fun.
Hilmar, trying to teach us concepts like centigrade and meters and Iceland.
And how to pronounce that hammer.
What do you think?
I gotta admit, last time I had like a mental moment after you're building up to yours. I'm reading the comments and I see the alien one is good. I'm like, oh, they must be ahead of us. And then I was like, hold on, they can't be ahead of us.
He had
This is
another
live.
green screen moment where he thought it was going to X-ray to his bones.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum,
Stop.
Bum, 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 bum.
That was amazing.
First of all, you do alpha game this game a lot.
No, I don't. What are you talking about? You know what? You're done. Your list is done. My list is done. It's Chris's turn.
She's not an alpha gamer.
I'm definitely not alpha gaming, but you're done. His shoe has fantastic tread. That is a very nice thing to say to somebody.
That's insane.
Right?
You need to walk more.
Honestly, I would say this experience is almost worth more to me than like the ring itself. This is super cool.
Cut
Like
that
this clip.
You chopped her nose off.
Wait.
And at that point, the alien takes her and they warp away.
Come on.
Before they leave, I do this.
Got your nose.
Got your nose. Oversaturation. We'll drop the saturation. Do I look better now? How about now? Now I'm not looking so hot.
I think Roy didn't know about the infamous money cash credit belt.
A money belt's a real thing. Do I look sick now? What?
Mon of the Rill.
Run of the mill.
Now I look like a ghost. How about now? What?
Bunny Melt.
Money belt.
Hey, I'm getting off topic here.
Oh.
And in fact, we will pay off the bill completely if you go rescue her.
Oh, done deal.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, you're right. This is definitely our responsibility.
Delete 2 pages of convincing Z.
Okay.
Get ready to live in a gorgeous villa and go on fabulous dates with other eligible singles.
Ooh.
But well, Jason, want to play Twilight Struggle?
Yeah, let's go play Twilight Struggle on Cabana together.
That sounds so much
gross.
It's Mistborn.
Cosmo.
And I finished it last night, Mistborn, by the way.
Did you?
The first trilogy or the second one?
First book.
First book. Tom, you're the only person here that reads the trilogies.
Just to clarify, you're about to weaken that Bernie's this?
Yeah, Leo, those two hobgoblins were fine. You're fine. Okay, my number 10.
Someone said it looked weird. My hands were on the table, so I pulled them off.
Oh, really?
This looks less weird.
I have to.
You're right. Good
Wait,
point.
remember.
BRB, don't touch my poop.
Guys, this sucks. What am I supposed to do with this love-happy monkey? So, dude. I'll tell you when you're older.
This is one of my biggest holes. I know this one's good. Mike. And you're moving around the board, rolling dice, and slowly eliminating pieces of clothing.
I don't think you
Let
meant
it
to
go.
say that. Let it go.
I'm
Let
having
it go.
a day today.
Let it go.
You're slowly-
Tom's eliminating clothing has the biggest hole.
I feel like I'm being barfed on by color.
Yeah, so this
Can't
one.
handle this, Tom. Too much.
Why do people
Too
always
much.
say that about color, like you're barfed on in color? Has anyone ever seen barf? If people barf color, I would like barfing better.
I'm going with. I found the little thing that pushes me down again. Don't bother helping though. This is fine. I got it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dice Tower. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Joey. Joey, where's your microphone?
Are you literally trying to screw me over with a die you take, you scum-sucking... Oh.
Hello and welcome to Board Game Breakfast. I'm Wendy Yee.
I'm Chris Yee.
And today we are serving up.
You are going to take one of these, 5 people. They're called rafters because they're on a raft.
So far, I'm only mildly offended. Continue.
All right. Fingers off. Here. Super Fantasy Brawl was one of the last delivered games from Mythic Games before they decided to start stealing people's money.
Which was honestly more lucrative.
Did you roll those, or do they come out that way? Perfectly 1, 3, 3, 4, 4. That's why I just.
Wait, what do you mean by they're perfectly 1, 3, 3, 4, 4?
Well, like they're.
Ah, yes, the Wendy Nachi sequence.
Oh, I hope you die. In this game.
I love this game.
I don't often give you credit for brilliant ideas. This is brilliant.
Thank you.
This is,
That should make you feel like crap for the rest of the time.
Can I discard both of these? If I hate them that
yes,
much?
but you just draw one.
Are you kidding me? I'm not raging, you're raging.
Draw and reveal the top 2 cards of your programming deck. Resolve both in the order of your choosing. Chrissy Stern. I played this with Z once. It didn't go well. Thanks, Chrissy, for the super chat.
He's not that much younger than you. He's my age.
He looks young. All right,
He does not. He looks like an old, decrepit man.
Jeez. No, that guy, I hope he's doing all right wherever he is. Dead, face down in a ditch.
Come join 3,000. Oh my gosh. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Joey Evans. I'm the worst member of the Dice Tower crew.
And goodbye. All right, folks. That's it. We're going to go take the rest of the weekend off, and we'll be back, and then we'll be off for a week for Christmas. Yeah, you don't get a moment out of this video.
You don't get next year's already.
You can't
Relax.
start now.
My gut was showing.
Okay.
Better now.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Tom.
Oh, we're not doing this.
We're doing it. Go. I'm Mike.
I'm Z.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Chris.
I'm Wendy.
I'm Emery.
I'm Kenny.
That's pretty good, guys.
Where's the air horn?
Hey.
Oh, no air horn.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vassell.